Yeah, most of the time when you're holding the camera, you say something.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just the backup guy. Just holding the camera. Everybody's watching you.
That's fine.
So you gotta talk.
Everyone's watching you and you never talk.
Because I'm not a talky guy.
Oh, whatever.
I never talk.
Wow. Yeah, you do. Sometimes you don't shut up. So why don't you give us your best intro?
Ladies and gentlemen, here from Clearwater, Florida, this is the install bay from 5-Star Car Stereo.
Alright, now I know I don't ever have to do
That is right, correct, see?
Yeah, good call.
Hello from Holland. What's up? What's going on? Working hard or hardly working?
Definitely not hard to do.
No?
No.
That's right. Did you hear the MTI got their account back?
Did they?
I didn't know that. Oh, that is
that would be
freaking awesome. Oh, yeah, dude.
I hope so.
Yes.
That'd be nice. Jeez.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Dude, that's ridiculous.
That is, like, to be honest, that's awesome.
Well, I'm sure Facebook takes a cut on the marketplace, so I mean,
yeah,
that would be terrible.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, they're losing money too, so. Oh boy! All right, so pro tip of the day, as Bobby likes to put it, when doing a wiring harness. This is for a non-video screen, but it's the same harness for the most part as a video screen. So if the guy ever wanted to swap them out, what I like to do is add these little pigtails. So in this case, we got ground, yellow, red, accessory, constant 12 volts, and blue off of my harness here. And that way, if they ever decide to add anything, I don't have to go back into my harness and especially like for backup cameras or dash cams, anything like that where you might need to go back into your harness for because they want to add it later.
Yeah.
You know, when you're making your pretty harness, it's just as easy to cut little 5-inch or 4-inch pieces of wire.
Yeah.
And do it in the beginning so that you don't have to. Although I will say, we've gotten some cars back, we've done this on, and they take it somewhere else and they still go in and cut up our harness.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, well, you know, insufficient brain capacity is the root of all evil.
Pargon. What's up, Mike? Mike. What's up, buddy? Oscar.
Buddy Oscar?
Is my buddy Oscar.
Is he like a Christmas Buddy Oscar?
Yes, exactly. The roles have flipped. I'm not talking. Cut the harness. Use wire nuts. That's it. Done.
You are correct, sir. I always like that debate when, you're just like, why did you use wire nuts?
Because I'm a wire and I'm a nut.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's like, wire nuts are fine for home. Homes don't move.
When I heard Morel, I think 5-Star Car Stereo. Look at that.
And so do they, which is good.
Yes. And don't forget, guys, this show is brought to you by...
Oh, I gotta put this on?
Yeah, that was like
Jesus,
literally...
I forgot you got the small one.
Yeah, and this show is brought to you by MorelHiFi.com. You can find all goodies from your car audio stuff to MorelHiFi.com. But check it out here on Instagram, Morel_America.
All right. So last night we were going through, so show them the new cabinets.
Oh, there you go. So like, as you can see, I think the new cabinets start right there. Right there to there. So it's just two, and of course the shelf. But that's gonna be a new product there. And the second one, it's right here. We already have product, as you can see. The new MPS. So yeah, we did that yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was fun. Didn't decide to make one shot and it didn't work.
No. But you know, hey, it's better to try and not succeed and try.
What's up, Danny?
But you know,
Yeah.
I just burned all the hair off my head.
I got my tickets for Master Tech. That's awesome, buddy. See? You guys have to get into that. Insufficient brain capacity keeps my job secure.
Yes. Death by insufficient brain capacity.
I got the LA Carbon 93 coming for my Model S.
Oh, nice.
Very nice, buddy.
Yeah, that's a beast of a
9-inch.
speaker. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Where should I get the green brake wire be connected?
Depends on what kind of car it is and what you're actually asking. If you're asking, like, should I connect the green brake wire to ground because that's what your ground does so that you can, you know, do some maintenance on the radio at any point in time and not have to apply the brake wire. If you have a JVC Kenwood Sony, in most of the off-brand stuff, it just requires a ground because when you push the emergency brake, it's a ground wire.
Mm-hmm.
However, on Alpine and Pioneer, they require an on-off-on circuit,
Yeah.
and that's why there's a company, Micro Bypass, as well as I think both Amp Global, Pack-Audio.com, and Metra both make their version
Yeah.
of the on-off-on interface. Now, some people get confused on Pioneer because they'll be like, oh, you know, I grounded it and it worked, and it's like, no. It's a false positive that it gives you. It will give you functionality that has to do with grounding or with the brake being on, but it always resets itself for the more important features that you're probably going to be wanting. But yeah, so that's what those go to. Now, if you're actually trying to use it as an emergency brake wire, then go to your emergency brake. As long as it's like a foot pedal emergency brake and not one of these newer cars,
Mm-hmm.
and there'll only be one wire there, and that's going to be a ground, and you connect to it.
Yeah. All right. So, what module do you recommend to retain rear seat entertainment for a 2006 Cadillac Escalade?
Escalade?
I say Escalade and it's Escalade.
So
The Pack or the GMs?
the Pack or the what?
That's what it says. But yeah, I mean, Pack Audio makes
Pack will work. You got to have two pieces, so you got to buy the RP 5 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to buy the rear seat entertainments like the GM RVD, something like that.
Uh-huh.
But either one of them will do the job. So like everybody makes that interface. Any of them will do the same thing. It really doesn't matter.
What do you put in those cabinets?
Right now we haven't put anything in those cabinets, but what's in those cabinets most of the time, like these that have been here for a while, are like advertisers stuff. So like one that's filled with audio control, Sound Digital Ground Zero, Kicker,
We have plenty.
Morel.
We have Morel.
So
Oh yeah.
as we accumulate stuff, or stuff that we buy, it just kind of works its way into those cabinets. I was just so we didn't have to look at the stuff constantly. If you go back a couple years, we used to have a pile of stuff that sat where the battery charger is, and I just got tired of looking at it because it was kind of ugly. So
The DM608 feedback noise when I open the drive door in the morning. Any ideas?
feedback
noise when I open the driver's door.
So the question would be, are you okay? So it sounds like you might be relying on the GTO circuit. If you want to do away with the GTO circuit inside of it, you have to open the unit up, and there's a jumper inside for turning off GTO, and then you could hook it up to an accessory power of some kind, and then that would solve that issue of it turning on when you open the door, because the GTO is more than likely, which is the turn on. Now, if you have an accessory wire hooked up to it, and it still does it, that's because you didn't open it up and bypass the GTO. So
Yeah.
if you're connecting it and it's, if it's high level, it's always going to look for that GTO, whether you've hooked a wire up to it or not. So you do have to shut that off. But if you want it to where it only turns on with like the car or something like that, turn off GTO inside. Pull the top off. There's a little jumper. It's in the instructions. And then hook it up to some form of an accessory. Now, if you can't find an accessory, PAC makes a thing called an ING3. An ING3 is a current sensing remote turn-on generator. So it only turns on when it sees the engine running. So it won't, when you turn the car off, it'll automatically turn the system off after 3 to 10 seconds. It's adjustable. You can tell it what you want. That way it gives you plenty of time to sit there and listen to music before you exit the vehicle. However, if you put the car in just accessory mode, it won't turn on the stereo because it's looking for that voltage when the alternator turns on. But it is a good solution for a lot of problems, especially in these newer vehicles, because most people don't sit in their cars with the engine off, because cars don't like that. And it wastes gas.
What's that, Jason?
But
well, I heard a big difference in sound quality if I go from Autoson Prima to Voce.
If we're talking, you're still gonna have the same power.
No,
I don't think so. I mean, Voce is really nice, but the Prima stuff is actually newer. I don't think so.
What's that, Christian?
I mean, if you're gonna double the power, yeah. But
right.
if we're talking the same
just
power,
the speakers.
No, I think at that point the question would be, like, what do you want to do differently?
Right. What's the goal?
What is the goal?
Recommendations on a shop in the Dallas area to set my gains on my amplifier and epicenter.
I mean, there's a ton. You could give Oscar a call.
You have Oscar.
Jay's
Tint. You have Arturo. You have
San Antonio.
I mean, oh yeah, that's right, Dallas. That's right. Yeah. So just
trip,
go and ask Oscar.
Give Oscar a call.
He would tune you.
He will hate you, but he will tune you.
Yeah, he would do it. Dean, aka the Solder Master.
I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
Art's post on Instagram was hilarious.
They usually are.
Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Arturo.
No, he put the picture of like vote for me. I mean, vote for Pedro.
Oh,
but
he put both for Art.
And he put the vote for Art. Yeah.
So these are those wires. If you were here at the beginning when I said add in those little T wires. So there they are. Now what we'll do is I'm out of connectors. So let me go get some.
Yeah. What is the temperature do you solder your wires at? Okay, so let's check it out.
All the way up. 750.
750, right there. It's all the way up?
It's all the way up. This is as high as that thing will go.
And you can stay up.
Yeah.
Hi guys, my rear field came yesterday. Morel Carbon Nano Integras. Can't wait to get them installed. That is awesome. And don't forget to check morelhifi.com.
Dang, 2 commercials and 1 thing.
There you go.
You're gonna make Natasha so happy.
I know.
So what we like to use, especially on something like this, is the male and female bullet connectors. So that's these guys right here, which you've seen in our videos. They go in really nice. It insulates the wire, so we don't have to worry about it getting in trouble in the dash. So we add these on. And there again, that way if he decides to add a dash cam or anything like that, or an amplifier, because remote turn-on's right here. And then I always like to separate my speaker wires from my power, mainly for the simple fact is that if he does decide to add an amplifier for highs, I don't have to worry about this side. So I just remove this tape here, which, we have the 2 different styles of tape. So I can undo this and I can get to my speaker wire, and I don't have to screw with the power and ground and all that. So the reality is I should never have to remove the tape off of this wiring harness, because I have a service point here in the middle and I have all these accessory wires over here that I can use if I need to add anything to the car.
I have a PAC interface with 1 amp accessory wire, and I want to add a backup camera.
Yes.
can I use any 5-pin relay, or it does have to be in a specific brand?
No, you can use any relay you want. I order some micro relays off of Amazon, little cute things. But no, any Bosch style relay will work. We even have relays over here anymore?
Probably not. Is there a GTO problem with the same other audio control products? Well,
GTO is great turn on.
yes.
You can always run into a GTO problem. There's always.
So it's gonna be the same.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you're using on audio control, but yeah.
Yes, GTO works the same on everything. So anytime you're using a signal sense or a DC offset sense, there can be a problem. It's not a perfect circuit. That's why, unlike a lot of the newer devices, they give you like the amp, all the LCI, 2i, micro, all those have switches now on the top, and they give you remote turn on hardwire, signal sense, and GTO, because these cars are getting trickier. Now some DC offset is, instead of 6 volts, it's 3 volts. What is it? Kicker has a new software that they use, and the keys all have it to where they'll sense 3 volts as well as 6 volts. So when you're moving 3 to 6 volts, it'll sense that. Toyotas can be particularly tricky when it comes to GTO. So it's one of those things where if the unit is doing, like, not turning on or turning off when it's not supposed to, GTO is usually where we start looking first, just because that could possibly be the problem, and that's the easiest thing to check before we dig deep into it. We had an issue one time where we were daisy chaining circuits, and it just didn't like that, so it was, don't do that. Now, as far as the regular relay, like you asked about, back of the relay, so we wanted to add an output for a camera. So you have 85 and 86. 85 and 86 are going to be your, I wish I could pull this apart. Those are going to be your electromagnetic charge for the switch. So 85 is ground, 86 is going to be your trigger. So that's going to be where your accessory from the car is going to hook up. And then you have 30, 87A, and 87. I like to use 87 as my constant 12 volts in, and then 30 as my output, my red accessory output to power everything up. And then I'll always put a cap over 87A. But what you need to know about a relay is that those two would charge the switch that moves back and forth. At rest, 30 and 87A make contact. That's why you don't want to put your constant 12 volts on 30, because when it's off, your center pin will be hot, meaning it'll have 12 volts, and if this is just sliding around, now you can easily put a terminal over this to protect it. That's entirely up to you, but it'll work either way. If you put your constant 12 volts on 87, when it's charged, these two make contact. When it's not charged, these two make contact. So this won't make contact with anything. It'll just sit there. So if you have a constant 12 volts coming into this, there's really no output that will affect until it's charged, and then this will go off to your radio or to your backup camera and radio to turn them on. So there you go, relay 101. We do have a video if that was too fast.
All right, I just find out that the battery on the new body style hybrid Tundra isn't under the rear seat.
Oh, spectacular! Thank you.
So we just went to SEMA and watched the new Tundra.
We did? Oh, yeah. That was what we were trying to figure. Dude, there is no room in that truck for shit.
For any box
that
you want to add. A subwoofer box. I don't know what Tundra was that one, but
dude,
I'm just going to tell you.
I thought it was the hybrid because there's all that fuse holder and all that.
It has two panels in the back that looks like a box, but it's a fuse.
Yeah,
and
if you're going to want
the subwoofer is the same style as the F-150.
Yes, it's a free air 10-inch behind the back seat.
Free air 10-inch.
Yeah,
and I don't know if that was a prototype, but that was not covered with nothing. That was just like.
Oh yeah, well I mean they might have, yeah.
So I don't know.
All I know is that it's gonna be tough to get bass into that thing.
Yeah,
that is for sure. That's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Way to go, Toyota. Way to go. Hybrid trucks. What a dumb idea. But the towing capacity is amazing, but you can only go 100 miles.
Dean and Fernando, how do you guys feel about today's prefab sub boxes?
I have no problem with them. If, we use a couple different ones depending on what we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the pre-made sun boxes, some of the better ones that you buy will come, you can order manufactured for your drivers. So that's kind of cool. The more popular ones that we use are definitely Fox Acoustics. We use a lot of the sub-thump boxes. Most of the time we're just putting a shallow mount driver in there. So, if you're buying some really expensive subwoofers, then buy a nicer box.
All right. All right. So somebody, no. I'm pretty sure. If you just give it a time. He was the winner for some of the Morel stuff, and
from Natasha.
And apparently, the prize got lost.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
I mean, have you reached out to Natasha?
And apparently he does, but it just go back and forth. But hey, just be patient, man.
I mean, if they had to have stuff remade, it's not like stuff gets remade overnight.
Also, I mean, for all you guys, I also spend almost $5,000 at the Morel. You think a hat will be too much to ask for? All right, so hang on. Before you go. Hang on. Because, listen, like, Morel is one of the, probably I'm going to say, the only one that actually can give you so much shit.
Well, call up Kicker after you spend $5,000 with them. And
no. Call any manufacturer, You call anyone. Like, people spend $10,000, $15,000. What do they get? Nothing.
Yeah.
What they pay is for the product.
Yeah.
That's it. So,
I mean, I get what you're saying, but the reality is, go spend $10,000 with Coca-Cola. Chance to get.
hang on.
Spend $100,000, dude. I got a Mustang. I got a car. Yeah. You can spend $100,000 on a car. Not my Mustang. It didn't cost anywhere near that. They're not giving you a hat.
No, not even.
A t-shirt.
All right, keep in mind, we are dealers from some stuff, right? And sometimes we don't even get stuff, from other manufacturers. So. And we don't spend $5,000.
Dude, I mean, we spend more than $5,000. I mean, the amount of money over the years that I spent on the Alpine product is ridiculous.
Even you have to pay for the product.
Oh, and they'll make you pay for the shirts.
The whole thing. Yes, right? Those like, I love the green buttons.
Oh,
it's like, I think it's $35 for the shirt.
We have to buy the Alpine shirts. We don't even get those for free.
Yeah.
We got to pay for those. And you're spending $100,000 a year with a manufacturer, and they make you spend $25 on a shirt. So, I mean, I get what you're saying, but hey, they do the best that they can. I got to tell you, out of all the manufacturers that are giving away free swag, they do the best job.
Oh, that's for sure.
But no, I'm with you, man. I wish everyone gave away free stuff, hats, shirts, lanyards. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, when we give away lanyards at these events, I pay for the lanyards. It takes me about 90 days for those damn things to come in. Dye sublimation. They cost me about $250 a piece. And I'm not asking anybody to spend any money. I just give them away.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah. I mean, you do what you can. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Morel is the only company that sent us stuff. Not even the other company or any other big companies does, right? Exactly.
I mean, you gotta beg for this crap. Like, we got those 2 JVC hats for Hat Sunday, and they were the only 2 hats in the whole warehouse.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, dude, they don't even, like, that was it.
All right. So Christian is like, it was the shirt in that Mosconi 430? No, it wasn't a shirt.
No, there was no shirt.
There's no shirt in the Mosconi for us. But, I mean...
I tell you what, The product that did come with a shirt, which I thought was funny because I've never ever opened a box that had a shirt inside of it, other than maybe if I buy some Funko Pop stuff from the mall, was the Brax stuff.
Yeah.
The Brax came with shirts, and mind you, they were larges.
Yeah.
So...
oh, no, they don't give you an option.
Oh, no, you
buy it.
So you got a nice rag when you're done because it's a European large.
Correct.
Which means it fits you great.
Yeah.
Everyone else, forget it.
But keep in mind, like, for example, that DSP is only one product for what?
Well, it's also $6,500.
$6,500 for one piece.
And they sent you a T-shirt. It was pretty cool.
And they charge you for that T-shirt, by the way.
Probably. Yeah, you get that T-shirt. That was not included. That was another $20 they just tapped onto it. But hey, at that point, who cares?
All right.
Yeah.
Anything coming out from a new Chevy with Bose?
Actually, yeah. The AVB piece that we've all been waiting for is available through Metro, which is Access. If you go to accessinterface.com, you can get the model number there and have your local guy order it.
Yeah.
We got a couple in. We ordered because we found out, so we ordered a couple of them. We haven't had a chance to test them yet, but when talking to Metro, they've got about 25 or 30 of them out in the field right now that they've been testing. And so far, so good. I don't know. We haven't put it in yet. But, yeah. So if you've got the new Bose system, they have an interface now.
Did anyone ever do tube amplifiers in car audio?
Yeah. Butler was one. Butler had the tube amplifiers. I think there was another company too, but I don't remember the name of it. But Butler was definitely the most popular out of the bunch. And they were very pricey, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
There we go.
Anyone excited for the Dirac Spiral to come to home audio?
The what? Dirac?
Dirac Spiral.
No.
No, you don't listen. No, I'm not listening. You don't listen to music at home.
That's not even that. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have time. It sucks. I mean, I have the equipment. I just don't have the time to actually set it up.
When the GTO is used on the audio control amplifier, does it output power out of the remote line?
Yes.
For the other amps, LC,
Yep.
1200 and 1.800.
So there's a relay inside of the unit. So you have, it says in and out. Obviously, if you're using GTO, it's using the high level input on channels inputs 1 and 2 to do sensing. That's important to note because if channels 1 and 2 don't have DC offset, then the GTO isn't going to function properly. But anyways, yes, the output, as soon as it sees that, it turns the unit on, it sends an output. So the idea behind it is if you have like a D4800 or a D61200 or any of the LCs and you're using GTO, the output is for your secondary amplifier to go off or your third or whatever amplifier down the chain to turn those on. Yes, that's what it's for.
Morel Hi-Fi Italia is here.
Oh, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Good stuff.
Natasha's the best.
Natasha is the best.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait. So last night, what I was getting at before we went over and talked about the shelves, we have what she showed you up there. So we have the Virtuos 602s.
Yeah.
And we have the Carbon Elate 60. No, not Elate. Virtuos Carbon Nanos 602s. So we were seeing what we have to do because we also have those 6-inch enclosures. And what Fernando wants to do is we're going to play both of them like we did with the 4-inch, and we're going to let you guys. We're not going to tell you to the very end which was, left or right, which was which, so you guys can see how they sound.
Okay. Do you still use the DD1 when you have a DSP?
When I have a DSP, I do not typically use a DD1. Most of the DSP software has some form of clip indicator built into it, and I'll just use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. What up? Steve Means in the house.
It's your boy, man.
Just printing money.
Just printing money.
That's it. That's what he does best, man. Just printing money.
Yeah.
That's right. What's up, buddy? Hello, Natasha. That's Italy.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, everything good. Is the DMA10 remote out strong enough for 2 amplifiers?
Yeah. I've used it to power 4 amplifiers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a relay. So I think it's got like 10 amps of output, and most amplifier turn-ons are about a half amp, not even a half amp. They're usually less than that. They're like 300 milliamps, or so 3 milliamps. So yeah, 3 milliamps. It's low. It's not even a half an amp. So it's got a 10 amp output. The only thing I don't recommend using it for is fans. So if you're gonna like turn on fans, always put a relay in there, because the fans, you know, they can draw 5-10 amps of current at like top speed, depending on the fan you go with. So at that point, it's just remote turn on. You can use it, but use a relay. But if you're just turning on amplifiers, it's perfect. If you have to turn on electronics as a circuit, just use a relay.
Yeah. What's a good sum for my amplifier Kicker CXA 800.1?
A good song?
I'm sorry, a good sum, but he meant a good sub.
A good sub? Well, I mean, that's like 900 watts, so you're going to want to, you know, find something that can handle...
The L7?
You know, something around 900 watts. I mean, I think more of the Q class L7 would probably... I mean, typically we'd put that on the Q class, because the Q class L7, the square one, or the round one, whichever one likes, we typically put about 900 watts on that.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking for one sub, the Q class kicker is going to be that. If you're looking for two subs, then you have a 450, you know, 400 to 450 power handling subwoofer would work.
Yeah,
and that's just if you want to go kicker. Obviously, there's tons of woofers.
Oh, it's plenty tons of woofers that you can
But,
pick.
you know, what you want to look at is something that has a normal power handling of 900 watts. Peak power, you know, peak power is always double that, but don't look at the peak power as like, you know, so if it says like 400 with a peak power or an RMS of 900 or something, that's not going to be enough. Yeah. You know, 7, maybe 6, yeah, it'd be okay.
Any new iData Link opaque audio things for Chevy?
No, neither. No, like I said, the only thing right now that has the Chevy is going to be Metra. Just came out with their AVB piece.
Yeah.
Came out with their basic DSP, which you don't have to use. It's reasonably priced, so you don't have to use their DSP if you don't want to. You can just use it as a preamp. I'm trying to think. I don't think either one of them has it on the roadmap that we're aware of. Obviously, they're going to come at some point. Right now, PAC is desperately trying to get the Ford BO piece out in quantity, because it is out, but it's like they released the first and they couldn't release any more. And the only other thing that they have on the roadmap at the moment, like that's going to come out anytime soon, is a Toyota piece.
Yeah.
So, not saying that it won't come out. Now, as far as iData goes, it is on the roadmap, and you will see it sometime probably late 2023, if in fact everything goes to plan. In order to develop that piece, you have to have most certification, which some companies do and some companies don't, because that's the data bus. And if you want to be able to have access to it and actually do testing and all that, it does help to have the appropriate certification in order to do that. So that is an investment. It's not cheap, but they're going to make a lot of money when they actually sell the product. I don't know. Businesses are funny. You know how it all is, guys.
What is your take on the new Kicker Square Pro audio mids?
We were talking about that yesterday with Paul, because we were comparing the price of those. Because as you know, Rockford came out with theirs not, many years ago. And it's a really high-end pro audio piece, which typically high-end pro audio, those two words, like they don't jive together, because most people want dollar by the pound or speaker by the pound, and an average price is like $35 a pound. So now when you're talking about something that comes in at a premium, there'll always be that guy that is willing to spend a premium amount of money for a premium product. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how that's going to work out, because Rockford has struggled with it over the years. Hertz with the SPL show does pretty well, because they do well overseas. I don't think it does great here, but I don't know. It just seems to me like affordability is kind of the catch with these, and with that particular market share. And these are definitely outside of that, what the average price is of those. and we have yet to hear them. We have yet to hear them to see. We have them. They're sitting over there.
Where?
Sitting over on the counter. You haven't been. Dude, they're right there. The 2 tweeters and the 8 and the 6.
You know, it's sad, but it's just funny and not funny at all.
That you haven't noticed them.
It's just like loudspeakers. So when I see loudspeakers, it's just like just
turn left.
Just turn left.
Just a blur to you.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so sad.
Hey man, that's what I say. It's sad, but it's just.
Yeah. No, I'm anxious. I always wish the best of everything. I hope they do well. I hope that people like them.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
and they sexy. I mean, they look nice.
Well,
they look nice.
It's the
nice.
whole thing. It's square. It's cool. You know.
The tweeter, you can make it square. You can make it round.
Yeah, he had them over there in the round.
Yeah.
You really need to put a square mount on them because
we sold them before, but
yeah.
Will you be a SEMA next year?
As of right now, yes, but that's a year away. So I just hope to be on the planet in a year. You know, take it day by day. But yes, I mean, we are always going to try to be there.
Well, that's good.
Why would we not?
Yeah.
We always have a lot of fun.
Do you have any experience with the JBL Stage A900.4 or 9004 amplifiers?
No.
We don't have,
No, we've never done anything with those.
No. Square is king. That's it.
Square is king, huh? No, I was just looking. I was looking to see what the model number of the D is. Really, the only JBL stuff we've had any success or any hands-on with is the DSP amplifier or the subs. You know, like the Sub Hub Pro and the Bass Hub Pro and the Fuse and all that other fun stuff.
Like square pizza in high school.
Oh, jeez. Ours was Stop Shine shaped Mexican Pizza Day.
Mexican pizza.
Yeah, it was called Mexican Pizza.
It can be a Mexican pizza day.
Yeah, it was good.
What do you think of Down for Sound amplifiers?
There again, never had any experience with them to say good, bad, or indifferent. I think they look cool.
No, I'm gonna take it. No, I mean we put some of them.
We have?
Of course.
When
Are you kidding me?
I don't remember putting
the salt, the big.
No, Down for Sound.
That's a Down for Sound amplifier.
That's a Sundown. Sundown, Down for Sound. Two totally different companies.
Not the same thing?
No, it's not.
Oh my god,
Down
you guys.
for Sound is,
boom.
is JP's amplifiers that come in the fruity colors.
My brain just explode.
Colors, and they have the plexi bottoms on them.
What?
We saw those last year when we went to Slam Fest. They had them out on the counter. He was there showing them off. But no.
Okay, so now the question is the same company?
No.
Down for Sound?
Sundown? No, they're two totally different companies.
It's just the same thing, just backwards.
No, it's not.
Oh my god!
This is what I have to deal with. No. It's two totally different things. Yes, we have put in Sundown, but no, we haven't put any Down for Sound in.
Yeah, okay. I'm fired. I'm firing myself.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you.
Yeah.
But no.
Audio control DSP or JL Audio DSP?
Depends what you want to do. They're both excellent DSPs.
They both down.
Yeah, they're both down. We have them both. I like them both. Plus and minuses on both. Like the audio control has an input DSP. Input RTA. If you kind of need that thing. The JL Audio allows you to do multiple channel adjustment at the same time in the sense that they have channel 1 and channel 2 or channel 2 and channel 4 up on the software at the same time. I think the signal routing for the audio control is a little bit easier than the JL Audio. I think it gets kind of confusing. If you're looking to do acoustical setup on like the VXI amplifiers, you can get the mic and do that. I don't know how well it works. All we have is the Max, which is really expensive. But you can do some basic setups with just a USB mic and a laptop on theirs. Both of them are Windows or Mac compatible, which is kind of cool. There again, as we always say, download the software, see which one makes sense to you.
You're wrong, Fernando. Take it like a man. I'm totally wrong. I mean, I don't pay attention to those
It's not
things.
in the Roadhouse, man.
I don't like them. I mean, like, it's not like exactly. It's not what.
It's not what you do.
No, it's not what I do.
I've never seen the PRV DSP. to know whether it's good or bad. It's one that I would like to get my hands on just because I want to get one of those that has like the LCD screen on it and just see what it's capable of.
And no, we haven't installed a def bounce speakers.
Def bounce?
Yeah. Are we?
I was trying to think if we've done their sub. We haven't done their speakers for sure, no. I mean, we don't do a lot of those speaker by the pound type installs. It's really not our thing, so to speak.
Is there a Sony Mobile ES 4-channel amplifier with the components and coaxial a good setup?
The ES?
Yes, it is good.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
I mean, okay, is it good? It's a solid piece of equipment that we are familiar with. It's a solid piece of equipment. If you're looking to go full active, you can do it because that amplifier has the ability to do that. So it has a crossover tie enough for the tweeter, and it has a bandpass for the mid-range. So if you're looking to go that way, you can. It is a fairly large tweeter. You can break it down to its components with some work because it does come glued together, so you have to remove the glue to get it out. And the 6.5 is an oversized magnet 6.5, so you do have to make sure you have room for that to go into your door. So there are some like things that you have to keep in mind when doing it, but as far as sound and performance go, they both do great sound and they both have good performance.
Does Kicker sell 4x10s?
Yes, they have 4x10s in the C line, the yellow line.
Yeah. Fernando, salsa Valentina or Tapatio? Valentina, man. Valentina, for sure. Morning from Australia. When measured...
Hold on, what was it? Does Miss Dean like her ES amp? She hasn't got them in her car yet, so that's something we have to do this next month.
Not yet. Yes.
December.
Oh, we have a lot of stuff to do.
Desperately wants the radio in because the factory one sucks. Okay, go ahead.
Morning from Australia. When measured from time alignment, and the top speaker are direct into the front window, do you measure from the glass or the top of the speaker?
No, you measure to where the cone and the voice coil meet. It's never you're going to where the sound is actually created. So
what does that mean? You hammer it?
So, well, do we have this?
What are you in?
Looking for a speaker. So, regardless of where the speaker is located, you're measuring to where the cone and the voice coil meet. So, you know, inside of here. You're not measuring.
So you see the dust cap, right there,
yeah.
And then you take like an inch.
Yeah, like maybe a half an inch to it.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you know, you can really fine tune these, and yes, when it's facing up like this, it is coming off of the glass, but this is still where the sound starts. So you're always going to where the sound starts. And you know, somebody once told me, distance is distance. Okay, so. The speaker will always be 3 feet away, no matter where it's, you know, as long as it's
3 feet away.
It's always 3 feet away. You know, it'll never change. However, that's where volume control comes in, because you can add the appropriate delay to it, but because it still is closer, you still may have to turn the volume down on it to match up with that one, because it is technically closer. So once you have the right distances in place, plus or minus maybe an inch or two, there's always an inch or two play. So if you can't get it, like if you say it's 23 and you go to 24 or you go to 22 and that doesn't fix it, put it back at 23 and then start working the volume control.
Yep.
That speaker's level control. Because what will happen is if you keep playing with the delay, well now you're adding unrealistic amounts of measurement to it, or delay to it, I should say, and it's going to screw up the center. And when certain frequencies are off, it's just going to sound weird.
How do Morel 4-channel amplifiers sound like?
It's a Class AB amplifier. Right now, we have one in Haley's car. We've done a couple of them over the years in different cars. It's a really nice sounding amplifier.
It sounds like an AB amplifier.
Yeah. It's a 70 watt by 4 amplifier. It just sounds good. I mean, you need a
I don't know what I need.
Would you like a Halls? I can get you a Halls.
No.
Man.
Can you and Casey make a Florida demo trip to her his car asking for a friend?
Who?
Casey.
No, who's asking?
Oh, Christian.
No, especially not for Christian. Here.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Take your cough drop. No, definitely not for Christian.
30 days
Till?
of Christmas.
No, so we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with Christmas. We'll have more information, obviously, sometime in December. We're going to be reaching out to manufacturers, select manufacturers, to see if they want to participate. We don't know if we want to get into all of that. Fernando's come up with a pretty good idea. There'll be some form of a Christmas giveaway, for sure. As far as what it's going to be, I don't know yet, but we'll definitely keep you guys informed.
I'm not smoking, bro.
Neither am I.
Yeah. It's just gummies.
Yeah, gummy bears. No. He's still trying to recover from SEMA. Dude, it's so loud. It's so loud.
I can't. The room is so big. You have to scream. Have to talk to the people. I talk to a lot of people. I don't know why.
Because they spoke Spanish and you speak Spanish.
Even I even speak English. I don't know if they understand me, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I feel like I took the first 2 days, and then you took the third day.
I talked the second day too, and the third day, and the fourth day. I don't know.
I don't think either one of us talked on the fourth day.
No, I didn't. No, you talk a lot on the first day.
The first day I talked too
You're
much.
like, dude, slow down, man. You want to grab every single person. Come on over here. Let me tell you about this. No, thank you. No, I say, come on over here.
Come over here, damn it. You're going to listen to what I have to say.
Exactly. What speaker do you recommend for loud but clear system?
When you're looking at the higher end versions.
Before you say something, are you guys authorized dealer for Ground Zero? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
So you can call Paul.
When you're looking for a loudspeaker, it's where it gets tricky, because now with loud speakers or speaker by the pound, it's trying to figure out, do you want something like that sound, or do you just want something that is a normal speaker that gets loud? Because those are always going to have their output, and these speakers are going to have their style of output.
Yeah.
When you look at speakers that are affordable and get down and get loud, there's a handful of those that are nice. Rockford T2s is kind of our go-to price point loudspeaker that we're gonna put in like Jeeps and stuff like that, or cars where they just want it to just go crazy.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those cars can't fit like a Neo tweeter.
All right. So now that you say about Jeep, do you think the Virtus Nano 6.5 and Integras will keep up in a Jeep JL with the top off?
Yeah. Believe it or not, one of my favorite systems in a Jeep is when we do the Maximo 602 HEs. That in a Jeep sounds really good. And there again, that's also an affordable, extremely loud sounding speaker from Morel.
And now that you mention Morel, the show is brought to you by MorelHiFi.com.
But yeah, so when you get into the higher end Morels, you get into a bigger voice coil. So now it is less efficient than the smaller versions of it. So as long as you're keeping the power up and where it needs to be, yes, they'll get very loud. One of the surprises on Fernando's face was when we put the hybrids in his car, because he's used to, he was like, full cow, which gets, K2s get crazy. And when he heard those, he was like, oh my God, I really wasn't expecting this. And I was like,
dude, you don't expect that because, and as soon as you hear those hybrids, it's like,
so they get,
wow.
All speakers get loud to a point. It's just, like when you look at a hard dome tweeter as opposed to a soft dome tweeter, they're both going to get loud. However, they have a natural sound to them, which distinguishes where that loudness is. So I like a loud soft dome tweeter. Most of the time, Fernando likes a large hard dome tweeter. A loud hard dome tweeter, because he likes the sound that comes off of that. And it's almost like a natural EQ sound because the speakers just make a natural sound. That's why, when tuning a car, you have to take in consideration what type of speaker you're tuning, because if you're just tuning for this flat curve or this funky house curve and you're literally removing all the characteristics from the speaker, why bother? At that point, just go with any speaker you want.
Yeah.
So, if we're doing a focal system, there's going to be a different EQ setting than if we were doing a Morel setting. And we don't want them to sound the same because they're two totally different speakers and they have two totally different sound attributes that, you're going for. And if you try to make them sound identical with the house curve, well, then what fun is it?
Because Fernando likes cumbias and salsa.
He does.
I like it.
He does like it. Can I use DSP with 3 components that have crossovers? You can use DSP with anything. As far as how much DSP you use is entirely up to you.
Yeah.
A lot of people get confused about what a DSP actually is and how you can use it. DSP is not a box that just does time alignment. A DSP has equalization, time alignment, channel volume control, as well as channel crossover. You can use as much or as little of it as you want to achieve your goals.
Hey. What's up, Dean?
Hey.
Is there a way to add an epicenter to an all optical setup?
No. No, that was actually a question, but no. So you'd have to, you'd have to take it out of optical. Well, okay. The only way you could do it that makes any... Okay, there's no way to do it that makes sense. Okay, in the sense that, there would be a way to do it that doesn't make sense, because there's always a way that doesn't make sense to do things. So, they make these, we call it the Toshling tester, and yes, I spelled it with an SH because I'm cool like that and I can do it. But this takes an analog. You can buy one that is in and one that is out. So this is a digital to analog audio converter. So this takes a SPDIF input or digital coax SPDIF. It has a 5-volt DC power supply. So you could use a volt 3.9 from PAC, which generates a 9, 5 or 9, 6, 5, and 3.3 volt output. So you could use that to power this, and it gives you an RCA output. So this could go into the epicenter, and then they make the reverse of this that is RCA in and will convert to SPDIF or digital.
It's gonna be a big loop.
So you would essentially have to use something like that to get a digital to standard RCA back to digital conversion done. The problem where I see it is you might create an audio delay by a very small amount because you're doing all this conversion. So you might just create a weird sound to begin with.
All right.
But that would be the only. This is why you don't use cheap high-to-lows, guys.
What are you talking about?
This is why you don't use cheap high-to-lows.
I like it.
Make sure to tune in this week, Thursday night, on the Hi-Fi Vega Network. We're going to talk about stuff like this that he just recently experienced. So that's going to be a fun show. I have to take some pictures of this. In case you're wondering what it looks like on the inside, it looks like that. So this is, yeah. Anyway.
All right.
You can use cheap high-low to low-low adapters as long as you have your voltage correct. That was a case where they were using a cheap high-low, a 35-watt high-low to low-low adapter in a situation where 200 watts was present. So, yeah, gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
All right. Well, we gotta deliver these cars.
We do have to deliver these 2 cars. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. This has been 5 Minutes of 5-Star. I know, right? Thank you to Morel for sponsoring the show as always. And thank you guys for spending some time with us and asking us some questions. You guys have a great day.
Bye.
Ow. Okay. What are you doing, Fernando?
Oh, dude. Right now I'm trying to finish my sandwich.
Yeah, but what were you doing before you were trying to finish your sandwich?
Let me show you what I was doing.
We got mini Fernando here today.
Oh yeah, we do. So, right here. You see? If you are in the industry, guys, this is industry only, okay?
Well, it depends.
Right, well, hang on.
Okay, sorry.
If you are on the industry only, you are installer, an owner, you own a shop, you work in the industry, you have to go to my page, and there's the link in there for industry only. So you click the link.
What are they doing when they get there?
And when you get there, you're gonna go all the way down until it says top 5 trusted tech, and you're gonna pick Dean. You have to pick Dean. Come on, guys, you have to do it. Now, if you are a consumer, right? You guys want to vote too. Well, you can go in the first link that I have in my page and click there, and you just vote for Installer of the Year.
Well, it's Consumer Choice Awards.
Consumer Choice Awards. Yeah, so there you go, man. Like, it's your duty. Seriously, guys, it's your duty to go and vote.
Now, if you're not friends with Fernando, since he's the campaign manager,
Yes,
I am.
yes, I am.
You know, I'm just the guy standing here. Anyways, if you go to the video that I posted or I shared today, which is the video submission, added links in the description to all of them, or you can just go to. Whoa. You can just go to the meindustry.awards.com, and over here on the side where it says vote, you can do, if you're a consumer, you can do here. So one of the cool changes that we made, that we helped them work on, was coming up with Consumer Choice Awards. So you have store chain, installer, and sales professional. I think this is really cool because a lot of the times these guys would get tons of votes and they'd get no recognition for it.
For sure.
So this is straight up what it is. This is just like the MTV, and that's how I pitched it to them, was MTV Consumer Music Award, or, you know.
Welcome to my crib, guys.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I do.
So we wanted to make sure that you guys were able to go and like your favorite installers.
Yeah.
So there is a top 50 to choose from.
Right.
So if your guy is there, you know, if you're a fan of Nick Apicilla, you can go vote for him. If you like Brian Mitchell, you can go vote for him. There's a ton of guys up there that you can go vote for, and, you know, hey, or
So
you can
for example,
vote for me.
He just joined Platinum Car Audio.
Yeah.
Platinum Car Audio. The only thing you have to go is go to the link.
Now he can vote in all of them.
Yes, he can vote in all of them. That is correct.
But anyways, that's that. Yes, someone asked, is it pizza day?
What is it? What is it?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Stop filming me.
Well, then don't come back here.
You're gonna be in YouTube, bro. You're gonna be famous now. Right?
Do you need to go wash your hands? Well, go wash your hands. Anyways.
So, yeah. Just go
Okay,
vote.
moving on.
Yes.
You've been hammering them hard.
Oh, no. I'm going to do it every single day.
If you haven't picked up on it, Fernando wants this way more.
Dude, that's gonna be from the first time that we entered this competition. And I say we because I was participating in the video and doing all these things.
And so to full disclosure, if you watch the video that I shared the link to today, that was 100% Fernando.
So 12 News, you can share the link so they can vote for Dean for Trusted Tech. That's right.
But no, that was all Fernando. Fernando shot the video. It was all him.
Yeah.
He wanted to do it, so yeah, it's Fernando's the campaign manager here. I'm just the dude.
Dile, just tell him. Go vote.
Go vote.
There you go.
What's up, Yakdale? Anyways,
Hey,
today's
Hey, Jack, don't forget to vote, bro. Don't forget to vote. More tacos coming.
he's gonna go vote for Junior, man.
For Trusted Tech.
Well, that's true.
Trusted Tech.
Yeah.
Gotta go for Trusted Tech. And tell Junior and tell Javier and tell all the guys in the shop to go vote for Dean for Trusted Tech.
Or SPL Mel. What's up, Mel? Yeah, dude, Mel, next year, if you don't win, man, you gotta hire Fernando. He's the best hype guy there is.
True. See, I'm telling you, buddy.
He's the hype guy. And I think we have until the 13th.
We have until the 13th.
You have until the
yes.
13th. Vote for Pedro, always.
Well, actually, Pedro probably is running too.
Probably. Probably for
We have a
for
Pedro,
sales.
seriously.
We know we have a
in the
Pedro.
industry.
Yeah.
So
So we're having pizza today because of this doofus.
And I love pizza, and we're having Domino pizza.
Anyways, who's this lunch break brought to us by?
And this show is brought to you by MorelHiFi.com.
Go ahead, have some.
You can find all your goodies from MorelHiFi.com speakers,
What?
home audio. No, I just car audio stuff.
They do have home audio.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but
Not
it's
much,
a little
though.
bit hard. But hey,
Yeah.
just go and focus in car audio stuff, amplifier speakers, great stuff. Even they have a luggage. Do you know they have a luggage with a Bluetooth speaker?
Do you need a
No?
napkin?
Yeah, they do. MorelHiFi.com. Go check it out. Go on your phone. Check it out.
My phone's dead.
Oh my god, dude. Seriously? Anyway, here on Instagram, you can find it in Morel_America. Also, because Morel is in the industry, they can vote for Dean for Trusted Tech. Come on, guys. Let's go.
So maybe I should send Natasha and Casey some pizza? I mean, you know.
Everybody's gonna get pizza. Just
Oh, they are? Wow. Whoa, slow down there. All right, he's fired. Do you guys really... Okay, so hold on. So anyways, Morel, thank you. This lunch break is brought to you by Morel, even though I still had to pay for the pizza. She would gladly do it if I asked her, but I'm not going to. Do you guys really notice a difference in the quality of amplifiers? Example, a Pioneer versus Morel or Focal amp with same speakers. You know, the easiest answer to that is, are there differences in qualities of amplifiers? 100%. Is there... A lot of the times it's the little things like sometimes an amplifier will have a pop, or sometime an amplifier, you know, you just don't notice it. It's kind of one of those things where it's like if you've only ever had one thing and you've never had the other, it's real easy to say that you won't notice a difference. But then when you try the other thing, as I like to refer to as the Eddie Murphy cracker bit, if you've never heard that, go, you know, YouTube that, you know, just a regular old saltine. And then you'll notice there is differences. There is differences in sound quality, and there's differences in performance and stuff like that. So, you know, if we're comparing three $200 amplifiers, chances are good, no, you're really not going to notice a difference. But if you're comparing like a $200 amplifier to a $400 amplifier to an $800 amplifier, there will be differences.
All right.
Would I need a fan if I was to install my Rockford with P1000 in my spare tire area? That's all going to depend on how you plan on playing it. Here in Florida, I can tell you right now, I've never installed a fan in anything, and we don't have problems.
And those amplifiers, they getting hot, but
They have adequate cooling built into them.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things where plan for disaster. You know, if you need to pre-wire it for it, go for it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Oh yeah,
William Berg, Morel for the win.
that's right. Morel for the win.
Good day to you guys. Good day to you too, Mr. Berg. So, anyways, today is pizza day in the install bay.
That's right.
What kind of pizza did you like?
What kind of pizza do you got?
I had cheese pizza.
You had to think about it? I mean, I literally just ate it, dude. And some Sprite, right? Because kids love Sprite. Dee, can you describe a system you installed you're most proud of?
And again, go vote.
Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Man, you know, that's a tough one. The problem is, like, I know there's situations where when I was younger, yeah, you know, I was like, oh man, it was so cool to work on that. As you get older, I guess you kind of get jaded, and you kind of, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, you know, if you've ever run a race and you're just happy to be over with it, a lot of times that's what happens. Because I know there's another one coming right behind it. Sometimes I personally find it difficult to get excited about the next one, which is, it's sad because I used to, but, you know, I think where we get more excited is like just doing things that are exciting, like being part of stuff. You know, it's 32 years, so I mean, you kind of, that library kind of fills up. So I just think it's the experiences that I get to share with other people in the industry that really make me excited. Like this year, being invited out to Austria with HKI for the sound for Ground Zero. that was a really proud moment. That was really exciting. That was pretty cool. Stuff like that at this point in my career are really the high points, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, that first time you got to work on a Lamborghini, that was like, oh my God, that was so cool, and stuff like that. But after you've worked on a couple of them, it's just another Lamborghini, and 2 8-inch pizzas, two smalls. So obviously it's a kid, so he's gonna have a cheese, and then mine is a small. He got a sandwich. All right, so let me go back to these. Is there a difference in taste when 12-inch or? I believe yes. I believe there's totally a different taste. The size of the pizza, 100%. Yes. Small, medium, large. There's all the different tastes because I think it has to do with dough content. Even though, it doesn't seem like it would. But as a pizza connoisseur, yeah, 100%. I typically don't like getting a small pizza because I think small pizzas, like the crush to pizza ratio is off. I prefer a large pizza, but I'm not going to get a large pizza at work because I'll eat like 2 pieces and then I have to throw it away. So I'll make the exception. But yeah, pizza tastes totally different when you go from size to size.
This one, can I leave 2 channels on an amplifier unused?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah. Oof, no. I would consult the manufacturer on that one. It may be something as simple as you might be able to just add a load resistor to that channel to load down those channels. Because just like in a factory system, when you don't properly load down the channels, bad things can happen. So they're designed with the intention that you are going to load them down. Some amplifiers you can get away with it, and some amplifiers you can't. What'll happen is because there's that uncontrolled channel that has no load on it, it could possibly damage the amplifier. It might be something as simple as though you put a set of audio control LGDs on it just to provide some nominal load to it so it doesn't think it's just free balling out there, and that would solve the problem. But I would definitely call the amplifier manufacturer and see what they recommend. They may have protection built into it for stuff like that. You never know.
Cross area is like con area.
What's that? Cross. Oh yeah.
I like that one.
Oh, for sure. How long is an amplifier supposed to last for? I had a JBL 900.5 for 8 years, and rear speaker channel failed. Is that normal lifespan? 3 years. Electronics last 3 years. That's it. Manufacturers want you to buy new stuff. If you get more than 3 years out of something, you're freaking awesome. Some people agree with that or disagree with it. Doesn't matter. That's all they're really made to last is 3 years. 3 years, 36 miles. 5 years, 60,000 miles. Those are just like cars. These are cars they're going into. The reality is you'll probably get more than 3 years out of something, but 3 years is the average life that electronics in your car is supposed to last. We all know that you probably are going to get more than that, but new stuff comes out. So that's why I always like, people always, well, I've kept this car. And some guys hold on to their stuff forever. It's totally fine. I get it. But 3 years is about the average lifespan that electronics should last in the crappy environment that is our automobile. The average is probably a little bit longer than that, but that's the bare minimum. Okay. I'm a pizza snob now. Has to be really good pizza. I agree. Domino's is honestly Domino's when it comes. They have the little bread balls. Those things are fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm with Dean large pizza, of course.
Yeah.
2013 Honda Accord with factory subwoofer. Going to remove to fire aftermarket sub through using JL mono amp. What sub and LOC you recommend? First things first, I would check the JL amplifier to see if it doesn't already have line level ability built into it. If it does, there's no reason to go with an external LLC. The one built in the amplifier will do the job properly. What you want to look at is to find out how much voltage is coming out of that factory sub. We did a video the week before we left for SEMA, where we showed you how to meter to hook up for high level to low level. We did it in a Toyota Tundra. Part 2 just came out today. If you go back and watch part 1, And of course, part 2, we kind of talk about all those things, and we show you how to use your digital multimeter to meter properly for those. So that would definitely help you. But yeah, a lot of the times people put external LOCs in when the amplifier's LOC is better than the one they're planning on putting in. Now, if for some reason, the most important thing when deciding on LOC is how much voltage, AC voltage, is coming out of that stereo to that speaker. So that's why I said you'd want to check the specs on the amplifier. So in that video, we show you how to play a 40 hertz test tone and meter the output voltage. Because, let's say it puts out 11 or 12 volts. Most amplifiers are good between 10 to 12 volts. If yours falls within that parameter, great. However, let's say it's putting out like 18 volts. Well, then you need a really good high level to low level adapter. You need something that takes either 20 or 40 volts. That's going to be something like an audio control, LC1i, LC2i Pro, or anything along those, kicker key lock, that can take 20 to 40 volts of input. If you just put a small, crappy style, base, we'll call them basic, we won't call them crap, we'll call them basic high level to low level adapters in it. What'll happen is you'll actually melt, because it's trying to choke down more power than it's capable of doing. And these are simply load resistors. They're loading down. And well, as you see, this almost caught the car on fire. So that's the important thing. That's why if the amplifier has it built in, just use the one that comes on the amplifier. Do round pizzas hit harder than square pizzas? Yes. And anyone that cuts their pizza in little tiny squares sucks. Pizzas are supposed to be cut into wedges. That's it, man. None of this square pizza cut thin crust shit. Oh, I hate that. It's like, you want to destroy a pizza? Give me a piece without a piece of crust on it, man. Oh, I hate that so much. Have you guys done a 2015 Silverado 1500? Several.
Yeah.
Said audio lasts forever. No, nothing lasts forever. I mean, don't get me wrong, that 225 HCCA right there from Orion from back in the 90s, it plays. Actually, that might be in the 80s. It plays, it works, but it's not anything you'd ever want to put in a car, because at this point, it's well beyond its shelf life, and the products that are in it weren't designed to last this long. It's 20 plus years, 30 plus years. It's not made to do that. Yeah. Fernando.
Yeah.
What is your favorite and most hated car to install?
I'm just gonna say I don't like backup cameras.
He's an expert backup camera person, by the way.
I don't like it. Yeah. That's it.
SC430?
Yes. Oh, can you imagine doing a backup camera in there?
What, SC430?
Yes.
We do it all the time.
I know.
I was going to say we do it all the time.
Horrible.
So the problem is, like, it's not that it sucks. It's just the process. You know in your head what you... So, for example, when you know you have to do something, and in your head you've done it before, so you know all the legwork that's involved in it, and you're just like, man, I'm just not in the mood to do that. I think that is really what strikes an installer the most, of any kind. It's like, man, like, some people get excited because they're going to be like, dude, I'm going to hammer this guy. I know how long and how hard this is, so I'm going to bill accordingly, and that makes them happy. And this... at least for us, it's a defined price, so it's like it costs this much. So you sit there and you're like, oh man, I gotta do this thing again.
Yeah.
And each step and how time consuming it is, and it's just like So we've all been there.
So now that we're talking, just remember, guys, if you are in the industry, you can go and vote for Dean for Trusted Tech. Just go into the link. In my page, Dean just share in the video all the links, so you can go and vote for Trusted Tech for Dean. Okay?
The video he's talking about is the submission for Installer of the Year on YouTube.
Or Installer of the Year, if you're a consumer, you can do that too. But we're going for Trusted Tech.
There's 3 links depending on where you are in the world. If you're a consumer, there's a consumer link. If you're in industry, there's an industry link. And if you're in industry, there's also the vendor awards.
Yes.
So there's 3 different awards to vote for. Vote in your category. Vote. Yeah.
All right. So
you have until the 13th. Fernando. Okay. Nope. We already got that one. Running kicker cast components in a Tacoma front and rear. Front and sub will be powered from the kicker key amps. Okay. Yeah. Would I need to use the supply crossover on the rear 6.5 components being powered off radio? Yes. You're always going to need those. Keep in mind, crossovers do specific things. They make tweeters play tweeter sounds, and they make mid-range not play tweeter sounds. They, however, do not stop the mid-range from playing bass sounds. So what you're actually going to need is some form of a high-pass crossover for those rear speakers so that they don't try to play bass sounds. You could probably get away with something like a 99 microfarad cap tapped into those, or maybe a 65 microfarad cap, something like that, that will block. It's only 6 dB, so it'll block that low bass from destroying those speakers. But yes, you have to, if you're not going to amplify them and you're not going to go active, you have to have the passive crossovers, because something needs to limit the performance of those drivers because they're not full range. That's what a crossover does.
Hey, Lance. Now that you're here, I just want to
Is this
remind you.
Lance Doss?
Lance Boss, the boss. Yes, I just wanted to remind you that you can go and vote for Dean for Trusted Tech. You're in the industry, buddy. You can go and vote.
It's all him, by the way. Now that AMP has acquired audio control, I'm trying to get our shop to get more audio control equipment. Problem is, my coworkers who have been in industry a long time say they are too noisy. Well, you know, I don't know what to say to that. The reality is that if they've never tried them and they say they're too noisy, you know, any product that you've never tested and you're talking about out of just whatever, then a lot of people do that. Let's be honest. It's just the world. Oh, that sucks. Have you ever tried it? No. All right, cool. That's all right. Sorry about that. The internet gods were not being friendly. Anyways, you know, it's hard to convince somebody to try something new. We all know that. If you're used to eating, you know, steak and someone asks you to eat chicken, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. The best thing to do is try to get one in, let them hear it, and decide for themselves. If someone's going to hold a grudge from something from 20 years ago or 15 years ago, you know, it's what it is. I mean, you know, to me, I love trying new stuff. I really don't care whose name is on it. If it's something cool and exciting, I want to try it. I want to try it and judge for myself. All right, there we go. I was joking about Zed Audio. No, it's all go. Hey, Dean and Fernando voted twice now. Shh. They have a way to check for that, by the way. They're being really like, yeah, they're being really stringent this year about checking how people vote. I don't know. It's in the whole like, yeah. I voted Dean for the win. Thank you very much. Audio control would be a good line to add. I would have a tough time deciding between that and jail. Whichever is paying the higher bonus for the store, I guess, will be pushed harder anyways. Yeah, spiffs are a great thing. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. I mean, there's a world which, I mean, in our store, we have obviously several brands to choose from. And for me, it really just comes down to the customer's specifications and what we're trying to do in the car. You know, depending on what brand is actually going to function best. I don't just walk up and say, you're buying this. No, you have to listen, figure out what works best, and then make the appropriate recommendations for it. Not all shoes fit. You know, you want to make sure you kind of walk around a little bit and see what happens. I wish I was industry. I definitely would vote for Dean for Trusted Tech. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got it. You asked. That was Lance.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Kokata, I can't. Okay, recently had an article on Disney. Has the quality fallen off at the park experience in the last couple years? No, that's kind of weird. No, not really. I mean, obviously we've been a premium pass holder for Disney now for, I want to say at least 10 years. Mm-hmm. I mean, premium pass holder. That means that we spend a stupid amount of money to go to Disney. Every year we go every month. And even through COVID, you know, we were going, once it opened, we were, and trust me, when you went to Disney during COVID, you had to jump through hoops to go. Yeah. It was some insanity. And no, it hasn't changed. That is the one nice thing. And, you know, how the barometer for that to figure out what if it has is we also are an equal pass holder at Universal. So double threat. And all you have to do is go from one to the other. And immediately you're like, oh, no. No, I'll yeah. because when it comes to the level of customer service, Disney is it. Like if you're trying to figure out, like if you're a business owner and you want to get an idea of what customer service should be like, go have a problem at Disney, or just walk around or talk to the employees. It's an experience like nothing else. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh God, Disney, the lines, this, that. No, there's all of that. Don't get me wrong. There's all of that. But when you drill down to like core things that you don't even notice, and you start to notice them, you'll see that Disney does it like nobody else. And I mean nobody else. We have Busch Gardens here. So basically, if you want low rent, you go to Busch Gardens as far as customer service goes, because get on the train, next. They don't even pay attention. And then you have Universal, which is slightly better than that. But then Disney just destroys all of them.
That's right.
Exactly. I just want to get the product and show them how great it is. And sometimes you have to do that. I mean, talk to Matthew. Talk to Matthew and say, hey, look, what do I got to do? You'd be surprised, if you guys are a good Pack Audio dealer or Amp Global vendor, even talk to your sales rep and see, hey, can we get a sample of this just so I can show the guys? They want to make money like everybody else. Hey, dudes, I beat the tropical storm weather and car back together. There you go. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting some kind of rain or tropical issue tomorrow. It's not really, it's a tropical storm, I guess, Thursday. We'll see. Are you guys even hiring? Unfortunately, right now, we are not hiring. Hey, gents, any recommendations in North Carolina? No, I don't know them.
Hey, by the way, look at that. That's my comment right there. I just posted the link, so you can go click it and vote.
They can't see. I can see this. They can't see what I'm seeing.
They can see.
They can see?
They can see. They can see my link. So go to the link and vote.
I've been on a car audio for over 20 years, and you guys helped me get my mojo back. Thanks all for refreshers and sharing knowledge. Dude, I love those stories. I got to tell you, that is the one thing that, like, obviously mojo. Car audio is a passion of mine. I'm doing it more than half of my life, which is really kind of weird at this point to say that, because that means, as Fernando says, dude, you're old.
Oh, he's totally old. You're kidding me?
But to have people that, we're fans back when, and now are getting back into it. I mean, that was one of the goals on the many list of goals we had when we started all this, was like how do we get people back into this? Because, it's one of those weird industries when you look at the bigger picture of how the world works right now. And I know a lot of people, like Derek, Big D Wiz, will say, a brand isn't anything unless it's online. And there are just some manufacturers that don't want to be online because they support the independent retailer, which is us, and that's how I make a living. So I kind of take some to that, because it's like, no, in some brands you need an independent retailer just to walk you through the problem. Crutchfield is great and they do a decent job, but we get plenty of people in here that have bought stuff online and they have no idea what they purchased, and they've bought the wrong stuff for what they were trying to do. Whereas the independent retailer, most of the time, not all the time, can help you walk through that if they're a good independent retailer. So I've been doing this for a long time as an independent retailer, and it's great that you've gotten back into it. Whether you buy it from an independent retailer or online, it really doesn't matter. But I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah I went there. Anyways, like Christian, he drives all the way over here from Orlando just because he likes to talk to Paul.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Good evening from the East Coast, gents.
What's up?
They just need to bring back Fast Pass. Oh, don't even get me started on that. Yeah, no doubt.
You can go faster.
No, the Fast Pass was the best.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, I got to get to the end.
Not all the way.
DSR1 is excellent. Yeah. Preach, LOL. It's been some time since you reviewed the DSR1. Would you still recommend it as an affordable DSP to a client? It's funny you should ask that, because dude, this morning when I got in, immediately I was talking to a guy who's watched the show and came in to pick up some wire and stuff for his install. And he was getting ready to do one in his Ford as a Sony replacement. He had an F-150. What are the odds? And he was asking a bunch of questions about the DSR1. And he bought the DSR1 because he'd seen the videos on it. And the answer to the question is yes. So I doubled down on the DSR1 as far as a recommended piece.
And I've said this before, or recently, we had a problem with the DSR-1 in a Volkswagen Passat to where it was just not working the way it was supposed to.
Not programming.
It just wouldn't program. The radio would do weird things. I contacted them, and this turned into something that I would have never expected. It took us a while to get through it, but they literally, in Canada, where they're from, iData is headquarters in Canada. They went and found the car with the same stuff that I had in my car, and they had it for, I think, 2 weeks. They rented this car for 2 weeks to figure out what the problem was and then fix it. And when they figured out the problem, it took like a week, no kidding, to figure out what the problem was and get it to replicate the same problem we were having here. Sure. But they knew we were having an issue, and they stuck with it. And they finally, they called me and they said, hey, oh my God, dude, they were so excited that they figured out how to break it. And I was like, that's great. Can you fix it? And they fixed it. And so, yes. Would I like an updated DSR-1, maybe a DSR-2 or something like that? Of course.
But we still recommend it
it's still
as a regular DSP. Yeah,
it's
friendly.
Still a great product. It still does everything we need it to do. We still use it all the time. We don't sell it over the counter anymore because it's so hard to get. We only reserve those for our installations because of COVID and all that and the chip shortage and whatnot. But we still use them as often as we can because I still like that as an option.
Go
Go one more?
Right there.
Which one?
I think it's a little bit more. Right there.
Oh, Chris, what's up, guys? Sorry I haven't been commenting. Work's been nuts.
Hey, Chris. How you doing, buddy? I know you're in the industry.
Oh my
gosh.
So
what I'm gonna tell you is you can go into the industry awards and vote for Dean for Trusted Tech. And then what I need you to do is share that link to all your retailers so they can go and vote for Dean for Trusted Tech.
I want to apologize right now because he's going to be doing this all the way up until the 13th when this thing is over. It's a tad bit embarrassing for me. There's no question about it.
And this show is brought to you by MorelHiFi.com.
Backwards. But yeah, so anyways. Hey, listen, guys, I'd love to stay and chat and answer some more questions. Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow, as well as we'll be doing the Saturday show to answer more questions, Friday show. Tomorrow is Thursday, so make sure to head over to the Hi-Fi Vega Network. We're back. We're done traveling. I think we're going to be talking about the end of Game of Thrones on reverse polarity. And then he's got a really good topic, some experience that he ran into in the off time that we're going to be talking on reverse polarity. Sidejag is the movie show. I don't know. It's been so long. But make sure tomorrow night you go ahead and watch that. We're going to get out of here because we got to get back to work on this Honda Civic that we not even got a chance to talk about, but we'll talk about it tomorrow and fill you guys in on what we did on this. So stay tuned for that. You guys have a great rest of your day. Fernando.
On to the next one, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Don't forget. I really like this song.
Well, I think it's because we forced ourselves. Oh, hey, we're back. Wow.
No, but what I'm saying is the beats.
Oh, it's got a good beat. You can almost dance to it. That's from a movie, by the way. It's got a beat. You can dance to it. Hello, Bobby. Live from Disneyland. Sorry, man. We're in the middle of a tropical thingamabob going on here with rain and wind.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? We are still here. We had a job to do today, man. We're like mailmen. Rain or sleet, no snow. I don't even think that pertains to anything. I can't dance to anything. Fro, you're lying, man. You're lying. I bet you could get out there and cut a rug. You don't get a name like Fro and not be able to pop and or lock. I didn't say boogie. I mean, with as old as he is, he could probably boogie.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. You didn't flood, thank God. No, but part of my fence got knocked down, which is funny.
We got more damage this time than the last time.
Yeah.
Like this morning I wake up and, dude, I was like, holy moly, wow.
Yeah, they're feeling it all the way up to North Carolina for sure.
Yeah.
If it snows there, we have some issues. I keep telling people, if it snows in Florida, everyone else above us is dead.
That is correct.
Because if we get like 5 inches of snow, you guys don't stand a chance. Yeah, you guys are see you later, bye. As promised, we told you we'd come on today and tell you what we were working on yesterday because we just totally got sidetracked talking about, I don't know what yesterday, but we're in this
Honda Civic that we just got finished with. It's a Focal Flax front stage upgrade that Paul sold. Kudos to Paul for taking the reins. So it's flax tweeter. As up here in the dash, mid bass down the door. The rear is, because it's a 5-channel, the rear is running off the radio. We put some capacitors on those to cross them over so that they will be able to handle the bass. And of course, we went to the fader and we turned them down so that they're just a little bit of rear. I don't know if I would have wasted the money on it, but yeah, or put the money into it. It's never a waste. It's just what it is. And then the amplifier is up underneath Fernando's butt right there. Currently, right now, we have the battery charged. And why do we have the battery charged, Fernando?
Because when you going to tune a car, if you don't charge your battery, the cars go dead.
Well, I figured you'd go in a different direction with that, just considering the rant that you had before.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you had a whole rant about batteries and upgrading your system.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See the smile on his face? I want you to see that? Yeah. See that smile
right
on
now,
his face?
I'm just worried about this. Look at that. This is what we have right now, guys.
This is what we got going on?
What we have right now.
Oh, that's us right there, too.
Do you see
right
it?
Where the red spot is.
I'm waving. Can you see me waving? Right there.
Yeah.
No, anyway, so... All right, for all the people, and I'm sure they...
Okay, this is a Fernando rant. So
Yes.
This is a change. This is normally me, but this is all Fernando, so...
And I'm sure people in the industry will agree with me. We have customer comes and everything about upgrading their system, and they spend tons of money in this. Like, for example, this is not cheap, right? Not cheap. But for some reason...
it's a 2014 Honda Civic.
2014 Honda Civic. For some reason, they just don't want to upgrade their batteries. Like the main batteries. Like the first thing you have to do is like, you know what? Next month I'm gonna go and do my system. But first, let me take a selfie. No, first, let me go and buy my brand new battery so I don't have to have any problems. I don't know if this is the factory battery from 2014. Hopefully not, but
It looks like it.
come on. Like, if you are watching and you are thinking of upgrading your system, go buy your new battery. Go buy a new battery. It's gonna save you some trouble in the
Yeah,
future.
especially if your car is over 4 years old,
Yeah.
and or you just bought the car and there's no stickering on it to tell you how old the battery actually is.
And this tip of the day is brought to you by MorelHiFi.com. You can find some Morel Hi-Fi online, or you can find it here and in Instagram on Morel_America, guys. There you go.
Boom, drop the mic.
That's
Fernando rant over, and he finishes it with a cherry of sponsorship. Man, this guy, I swear to God, he's just killing it today.
Now, if you are in the industry, you can go
Oh my gosh.
to the link that I
Oh
post.
my gosh.
And then post, you can go and vote.
So,
Vote. It's time to vote, guys. Come on. It's your duty. You as a citizen, you have to vote for the 12-volt industry, okay? So go. The links are there.
we'll
Click
go
there.
we'll go outside and visit.
And I will show you, yeah. But like, trust the
Is
tech,
the video
man.
still working?
Trust the tech, huh?
Could you go to Instagram, make sure the video's still working?
Instagram's still working.
Is it still working? I'll send you a selfie, Fernando, says Fro. Fro says it's like 31 there.
Yeah. So for like Colin, it's in the industry, right? Bro, you can go vote for Dean. Trust the tech. And tell all the people on Kicker they can vote.
Morel Italia.
Italia, hey, Morel Italia can vote because they're in the industry. It doesn't matter what country you are. Just go and vote. Trust the tech, Dean. Woohoo!
All right, let's head outside. It's getting a little hot in there. Hang on. All right, so. All right, pro tip of the day. So I as you guys know, I'm a Mac guy. This is my Mac laptop. I sticker it up because that's what you do when you have a daughter. And she's like, bro, you got to sticker up your laptop. So all my laptops are stickered up, except for this guy. Maybe I should put some stickers on it just to show some love. But about every other week, if I'm not tuning the car, or at least I'll pull it out and I'll check for updates. I don't ever have to do that with this because it's all, but man, like we fired this thing up and it's literally because of traveling and everything, we haven't needed it for like 2 weeks, and I updated it right before we left because we had to do some work with it, and then I opened it this morning and it took us 15 minutes to get it going because it had more updates. Good Lord. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right, so let's head outside. When it rains, we kind of keep the door at half mast because we got this light now. We call this the daylight.
Oh. Yeah.
You're so sad. All right.
It's raining. It's not that bad.
No, right now it's quite cool. Oh, there's Paul. Look at there he comes. Is that our wire? Oh, nice. So this is the rain. It's gray skies. Yeah, we just finished. We just gotta screw the radio in. So that's what's happening. Let's go see the crazies on the road. This is leftovers from pizza. I only ordered small, but they were out of small, so they brought us 2 liters. So yeah, Fernando's got to get to work on those. So here are the crazies all out today. Most of the people stayed home. There's an umbrella right there. Did you see that this morning when you walked up?
Yep. I'm just waiting for the lightning just to strike.
Just to strike it?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Right?
Now, all this should be over by tonight, they said, so...
Yes.
I'm really hoping so.
Tonight will be over, guys, and back to normal. I don't know what that means because we're still like a normal people here working.
Oh, there's Morel, America.
Morel, America.
Winter weather up here in Michigan kills older batteries, upgrade to an AMG. Oh, for sure, AMGs are the best.
See, like I said, yeah. Just upgrade your battery. You know? Why not?
Dad joke. What the Morel are you talking about?
What the morels say.
Meshman, vote. Oscar, hola.
Hey, guys.
Guys, thanks. Voted. It's working. It's working fine.
Everybody vote. Everybody vote. You know, you want change? You have to vote.
So he's gonna send me a Stereo Kings sticker for his laptop.
Say, oh, hang on. Hang on.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Ooh.
What are you doing? You're making things. Set it to automatically update. I mean, I feel like it's already set to that,
Yeah.
but the problem is it sits in my backpack and it's not always connected to power. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not a Windows guy. So, yeah. I mean, I wish I could just, and these things go dead. It's just one of those things. I'm not crushing on Windows. I'm not. This has actually been a really good laptop for me. So,
All right, so Jason say it. There you go. That's my shirt.
Valentina?
Yeah. He say he's gonna tell all the Stereo Kings in the world they can go vote if I wear a Valentina shirt. There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Valentina shirt. And it's a special edition 5-star Valentina shirt.
Oh, okay.
Where's my phone?
Fernando's happy. Yeah, I don't know why he's happy. He's in a rare form right now.
Well, why am I happy? Because
Let's make a Santa list. Oh, reminds me, when we're done, I got to talk to you about that. 12 Days of Christmas stuff.
Santa list.
Yeah. Oh, also not next week, but so we got a couple things coming up that we should probably hit on and talk about.
Okay.
For those of you guys that are longtime viewers of the show, you know that on Thanksgiving Day, we do Thanksgiving from the beach. We'll be doing that again this Thanksgiving. Hopefully the weather will be nice. That's usually at 10 o'clock Thanksgiving Day. So that'll be me, it'll be Fernando, it'll be Haley. We wore the same shirts again today. How does this keep happening? Anyways, we'll be doing that on this year. Thanksgiving is falling on the 24th.
Yep.
In my mind, it always falls on the 24th. But anyways, no, that's fine. Oh yeah, no doubt, Natasha.
Yeah.
We know. I just have to make it official. Anyways, so the 24th, we'll be doing this show live from Dunedin Beach. as just kind of our customer appreciation day. We have some fun. We look at the beautiful waves in the background. It's a lot of fun. We have fun. So that'll be at 10 o'clock Thanksgiving Day, and then that'll be on YouTube. And then also that same week on the 22nd, we'll be doing a live YouTube show at night announcing the how to enter and get registered for the Master Tech Clean Wire competition. So we'll go over the rules, we'll go over everything, but suffice it to say 8 people will be picked then you'll get a free pass to Master Tech. You still got to pay for the hotel, you still got to pay for your plane flight, but 8 of you are going to get to go and compete for prizes at Master Tech. This is straight up A-list, like best of the best, you guys, so it'll be awesome. On top of my Christmas list is some Morel subs.
Very good, man.
I've been a good boy. They already sent me mine. Ha! And that's an Ultimo. Suck it. Oh, anyways.
Yeah.
So that is those are 2 big things that are coming up this month. So stay tuned for those, along with all the other fun and excitement that we have coming. I don't know about the Legends thing, but I'll take it. I mean, I'll take whatever you're dishing.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. But so that's what we got coming up that are like special outside of the norms this month. I think that's it, really. Yeah, so we're excited. Oh, I know. We should probably finish talking about this Honda Civic that we have. So we got the. Can you do me a favor? Can you pull that one bolt or turn the key off and pull the one bolt and lift up the seat? And I'll show you the trunk. So this is pop the trunk. So this is a Zen enclosure that Paul ordered for him that they make for the Honda Civic. Let me flip it around here. So it's a sealed 110 box that fits into the car, I guess. And then we've added our floor-mounted brace. So this is a piece of 1/2-inch blown PVC. You can use any 1/2 inch you want, and it's attached from the underneath through this piece. There's like, I don't know, eight screws. What that does is that prevents this from sliding. However, if he needs to get to a spare, he can just lift it up, slide it out. It works really well, and it's super easy to do. So yeah, that's a Rockford P3 with the grill. Love their grills. Just spent $1,000 on my Morel 3-way, and I hope you love them. But is it the new sub? Nobody has the new subs yet, man. Nobody has the new subs. We're not even supposed to talk about the new subs, Oscar. Don't rub it in, Dean. I could be sick, man. Oh wait, that's rub it out. Okay. Anyways, so that's what we got. Anything else?
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
I'm about to start a 5-channel amplifier on a Bronco. Any tips? Not an amplifier. I'm using the Metra plug and play DSP.
Oh, very cool.
After that, I done that. So.
No, I mean, it's a Ford. At the end of the day, it's a Ford. So it's going to do Ford things. You and Nana should come to Australia.
I would love to go to Australia.
Yeah, it's on my bucket list. Yeah. At some point, I want to get out there. I just need to find something stereo related to do it.
No, I just need somebody to pay for it.
You're funny. You're funny. Hey guys, just seeing your pictures from SEMA on Kicker's YouTube channel.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that was, yeah. We have our, that was juicy. Oh yeah. Anyways, so we still have, so tomorrow you guys are going to get it. You're going to get a SEMA video tomorrow. Not the one you guys want, but just stay tuned for tomorrow on that one. Try not to throw too much shade on it. But no, we still have our travel video. Oh, yeah, I know. I was getting to it. Sorry, I forgot. I dude, easily sidetracked. So anyways, here is the amplifier. We can disconnect the DSP now because that is all set. They have a seat cover, so that's all these things hanging. But bolts into the two back. If you notice this slight bend here, that is so that the floor mat can still go up underneath. There's enough height on these that we could lift it up some and still have a fully functional floor mat for it. In this case, since this is a front stage upgrade, we're running front into inputs 1 and 2, and also I have them wide off into this input here, which is the subwoofer input. And there's a reason why I do that, and that is because if everything is coming off of this input, the only thing that I can do with this as far as input, input gain, is adjust this. Well, if there's any kind of bass roll-off, or if there's any form of a high-pass crossover or something like that, where I may need more gain coming into this because the frequencies that I'm trying to reproduce aren't there, I can't max this out anymore because it'll overload and clip the input. So I like to bring in both front and sub off of the front, wind them off behind the radio, so that I have gain control for both of these. And then these are outputs here. So in this case, we went active tweeter. We use these orange. So you have white and orange and gray and orange. This is powering the tweeters. And then the channels 3 and 4 down here are black and white. And those are powering the mid bass. We have our dual 10 gauge or 12 gauge. These are 12 gauge. Do 12 gauge sub wires run to the back, 4 gauge. In this case, it has since we're keeping the factory radio, and this is an old enough car to actually have an accessory wire. We're not using GTO. We've just ran the accessory because we use the Metra plug for this, which Metra is now re-releasing all of their old T-harnesses that they used to make and more. So we have, I just ran the accessory into this to turn the amplifier on. So all my signal and wire, stuff like that, go up through this side of the car and all the power and whatnot. And then the bass knob is just a little lasered bass knob that we make for Hondas. Because this is the AC3, so this has the blue and red and all of that. Did I miss anything?
No, but let's see. You should come to Israel and visit us at Morel High Five.
Oh, I keep telling Casey that if he goes and he doesn't invite me, there's gonna be harsh words.
It's gonna be a problem.
There's gonna be harsh words.
It's gonna be a problem.
Because that's kind of like, I think I can retire after that one.
Oh, really? Why would you do that?
Well, because what else is left? Oh, yeah. Well, there's always more things to do, but definitely going there.
It's going to be one of the main things.
Well, that's definitely really high on my wish. People were talking. People always ask, what car do you want to work at? No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to these manufacturers.
Oh, for sure.
I want to do that.
Yeah. I want to visit every single one. See, every single one.
So that is just. That only works on the Honda. So, wasabi with you. I cannot get in touch with Orca guys for someone. My question related to Illusion Audio. Can you please give someone's email ID who would respond? Honestly, I have no idea what their email is. So if it's related to Illusion Audio, might be why you're not getting any response. Illusion, I don't know if it's been officially announced yet, but if you're trying to get Illusion products and you can find it, buy it. If you can't, it's probably because it doesn't exist anymore. But I don't know when they're going to make that official announcement. I don't want to get yelled at.
You're gonna get yelled at.
I'll probably get yelled at. Yeah, I know, but might be why you're not getting a response on that one. Fernando needs to do the Morel promo in each language that Morel has country reps in. Wow, dude, he has not enough time doing it in English. You want to try it in Spanish?
Buenas tardes, señoras y señores. Bienvenidos al show. Ahora, este show es... Oh, wow, man.
See?
Hang on.
I knew you were going to screw it up, man. I knew you were going to screw it up. I know. I knew you were feeling so confident when I was like, go ahead and do it in Spanish. And I was like, dude, he is going to bomb the crap out of this. Because you haven't thought of it in Spanish. You've only thought of it in English. Even though it's your first language, man. All right, so this is Fernando's Wheels Turning.
Yes, hang on.
No, take your time.
Este show es promocionado por morelhifi.com. Si quieres encontrar amplificadores, bocinas para tu carro, go a morelhifi.com. O lo puedes encontrar aquí en Instagram. Morel_America. Done.
Okay. All right. Well, that was second time wasn't bad.
I know. I gotta think about that.
Fro, we just got back, so we haven't had time to play with. However, we did unbox it the other day and take a look at it. So we're trying to figure out exactly where we're going to put it. We have some stuff on the back end that we're doing, and where we want to put it, we needed to clear some room for it. So ideally, we would like to put it here, but it thinks it makes too much noise, so we're probably not going to end up putting it there. But
We don't know yet. We'll see. It's like,
yeah, hopefully.
I think this is gonna be there.
Yeah, hopefully in a couple weeks we'll have everything working the way it needs to. I never put more than 75 watts to my Tempo Ultras. I have 100 and 125 on them now. Huge difference in fidelity. Oh yeah, they like power. His eyes got big and he started off great. Oh yeah, he was right on there, man.
I know. It's just like, dude, I'm gonna practice the. I'm gonna practice
Programma. Show means programma.
Programma.
I mean, you can't just add an A, O, or an S to the back of it and make it Spanish, bro. Programo. Oh, I'm terrible. There you go.
Perfect.
So
we good.
we're good. Just knock the wall out between the place, the door, and tell them to find a new location.
Not bad idea.
He would do it. He would do it.
But unfortunately, that's not how the rules work in here.
So we need Italian next and Arabic for Israel. So
Okay.
hop on that, man. Google Translate
Italian,
in Arabic.
Arabic.
Okay.
I think the Arabic, that will be the next one because they are from Israel, right? So
I have no idea. I mean, yes, they are, but I mean, I have no idea what you'd
that
want
would
to do
be
it
cool. Oh, dude, now it's in my mind.
in. Yeah, you need more stuff on your mind?
I mean, why not? It's just like,
Dude, guys, he has a hard enough time in English. You guys are really pushing him out there. Hey, stepping outside your bounds, making it great. Anything else? Oh, it's Thursday night, which means head over to the Hi-Fi Vega channel tonight. Check us out, Reverse Polarity, and then after that, Side Jag, on the Side Jag network, as it were. Fernando, what else you got?
don't forget, guys, to vote for Dean, Trusted Tech. That's it. Or check morelhifi.com for all your goodies about car audio.
Well, there you go, guys. You have a great rest of your day.
Right.
Yep, matching shirt day again.
Go vote. That's the reason why we're matching, so you guys can pay attention and go vote.
All right.
Come on, guys.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Something over there vibrating. Yeah, you just turn the dial.
Oh, we have steering controls, man.
Yeah, but it's got a
too
really,
quiet.
it's
Look
got
at
a,
that. I can. Look at that. See?
because,
Ah!
dude, I can reach you from all the way over here.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You see, you just move
Well, that's,
without moving.
why would I want to move? I'm in the passenger seat. I can reach this one, though. Like, I can, hey, look, watch. I can touch the headliner, too.
Look at that. Look. I just extend my arm. And, oh, dude,
That's short guy problems right there. That is totally
Yeah.
short guy problems.
personal problems, man. Personal problems.
You full of them.
What's going on, guys? Bienvenidos al show de morelhifi.com. Si quieres encontrar más accesorios about Morel, ve a morelhifi.com. There you go, see?
Punto.com. I feel like I'm listening to the when they do like the 1-800 Ask Gary, and they always the Punto.com. Yeah, what I have no.
Hi,
idea.
guys. Welcome to the show. This show is brought to you by morelhifi.com. There you go.
That's all we're gonna get.
That's what we're gonna get, and then continue with the show.
Oh, okay. Mm.
and then we cut another promo.
Okay. Can we shut the truck off? We can get out of here.
No, we can't.
I feel like we keep starting off the show. We're hotboxing it in the car.
Well, pretty much. I mean, that's what we do for a living, man.
Yeah, it does seem that way. Oh, hey, the bathroom's cricket's back.
Yeah.
Ow. How's everybody doing on this fine Friday? Hopefully you guys caught the news this morning. We just got done tuning the Power Wagon 2500. So it got the DSR1 treatment. So the DSR1 is removing this guy, which is a DMRTA. Could you grab the floor mats out of the back of the car?
What?
There's floor mats for the right here. And so what we did in this is, that's for the front. He got one sub, so he's got a baseline Alpine 10. This is an all Alpine system except for the DSR1. He wanted to keep at least some of this thing here, so this allows him to keep this one side. And then we put the Alpine 5 or 6 channel. That's the big 6 channel that they just grab a light over here. Hold on, grab a light. What's up, Morale Italiana? Italy. We'll just go with Morale Italy. My enunciation sucks. Anyways, so up underneath here is the big Alpine 5 channel. This thing is a monster. Like, it goes all the way from here to here. But what's cool is it's 6 channels and it's staggered power. So channels 1 through 4 are reduced to 5 and 6. So depending on how you want to run it, you have and here's the wiring. So 4 gauge speed wire RCA's. Let me get out of Fernando's way here so he can. So depending on how you want to run it, let's see. We have 100 watts by 4 and 250 by 2 at 2 ohms, 75 by 4 and 150 by 2. Yeah, there we go. So what we have is, this is bridged to the one subwoofer, so that's getting about 150 watts, 75 watts to the rear, and then 150 watts to the front. So we basically flipped it, and because we're running the DSR1, we can use the crossover any way we want. So 1 and 2 are bridged to the sub, 3 and 4 are rear, 5 and 6 are front. We're getting tons of power to a set of these guys, the RS69C.2s. These are up in the front, and then these are in the rear doors, and then this is the subwoofer. So it's a nice little cool Alpine system in the 2500 Power Wagon with a DSR1 powering it up. So yeah, look at that. Sounds good. Like it. This is fun. So we did sound treatment in the door, fast rings, and this was our basic. So this is a half sheet on the inside, and then a half sheet of foam based on this door panel itself. And then one of the cool features, because it is the DSR1, is, turn it on for a second. This stupid thing is gonna ping, 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 ping. So we can get into here. If we go into audio, let's hit audio here. Maybe. Okay. So if we go into equalizer, this guy here is subwoofer level. That's why we have it turned all the way up. These are still tone control. You can select this in the DSR programming when you're doing AR. So I can actually have these anything I want, but I keep them mid and I keep them treble just in case you want that. But this, I turn in the subwoofer. And then this is punch bass. So this is off, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then all the way up. So pretty cool there. And that way I don't have to worry about putting a bass knob in here. Because it's just, I don't want to drill a hole if I don't have to. But a lot of the times we have to. Hi.
Wow, you say stupid things.
Of course I say stupid things.
Why would you say that?
I say all kinds of stupid things. It's just part of life, man. Sometimes you gotta say stupid things. Why you so stupid? You say stupid things.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. Yeah, that's the shirt. Don't be stupid. So anyways, that's what we got going on here. Look at that. He promptly took the light that was sitting right here that I just showed you and put it away because he assumed I was done with it. Right.
Well, I mean, dude.
What?
We gotta clean things.
That has nothing to do with cleaning things. I don't need it.
See? What are you?
I don't need it. I was just merely pointing out. I mean, clean things. You could have put all the RTA stuff back in the box.
I was putting the bad things.
Okay, you're putting the bad things?
The stupid things in the back.
Stupid things in the back. Wow.
Exactly.
Did you close the back up?
Why?
Well, because you could have put the empty boxes in there.
No, not yet.
That,
You're gonna be in the bed.
No, in the bed.
No, I don't want to put nothing in the bed.
Oh, dude, you're just compensating for the fact you didn't think about it. What's up, Oscar?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
It's going.
Oh, you're talking for Oscar?
Yes.
Oh, very good, very good. You don't have sunglasses on though, so.
Dude, I don't have sunglasses. Dang it.
Yeah, you can't be Oscar. You don't have sunglasses.
What up, bro?
Dude, wow.
I know. I love it.
That is so bad. The other night when we were out in SEMA, we did a quick training. Well, it wasn't quick. It felt like forever with Brian Schmidt from Mobile Solutions. And one of the things he had me talk about, which is one of my favorite tools, is this guy right here. This is the PT9A Plus polarity checker.
The face checker?
The phase checker. Yes, when you have 2 hours of sleep, it's a phase checker. When you've actually had some sleep, it's called a polarity checker. What's cool about this is it can get into any scenario and tell you what the heck is going on. So if this speaker is blown and it's not working, you can connect your phone to the radio and play a polarity pop track. There's 2 connection leads that go here. You connect it to that. You put it to in, this switch right here, and it will connect to the wires, and these lights will come on to tell you which wire is positive and which wire is negative, simply by going, this one's positive, this one's negative. And therefore, I can now know with a blown speaker what is coming out of my radio, positive and negative. So that's really cool. Along with, I can obviously take these 2, set it to out, hook it up to a speaker, and it'll pop up and down to tell you, if you have a functioning speaker, which one is positive and negative. And then, of course, when you're done, you can play the track, put it into in, and just go like this. And as the track is making sound, it'll tell you which is positive and negative. So this is one of those devices that is simple, very simple. It's got a little mic there. It takes a 9-volt battery, but is, for us on a daily basis, this is probably the most used tool next to the RTA. Because even putting in a basic radio with some speakers, you have to make sure that you get that stuff right.
Yeah.
So, and of course, it always helps to have 2 of them, so that you can, when you're like going to an amplifier, like we did in the video the other day.
Yes.
Where we showed you how to hook up an
I
amplifier.
think you have a video on that.
There's several videos on that one,
cool.
but it is cool. It is cool. Mic stand. Mic. Rios.
We have Mr. Rios over here.
Yeah. So update. Ooh. So it looks like the 12 days of Christmas are indeed going to happen. Whether it's going to be 12 days or not, I don't know. But we've locked in. Today was a very productive day when it comes to locking in vendors for the 12 days of Christmas. Some manufacturers. So we're pretty excited about that. We made 3 phone.
We're not gonna let you.
Oh no, we're not going to say who, but we made 3 phone calls today to talk with 3 vendors, and we got back. Is it 3? Yeah, it was 3, right?
Yes, 3.
It was 3. And had 3 great conversations and 3 yeses. So I feel like I'm running for a politician here, having to ask for money. I'm running for Trusted Tech.
I'm going to say yes.
And all that other fun stuff. But
yes, for me too.
And Sunday is the last day if you want to vote.
So
if you saw my
please,
Facebook
guys,
post today.
Come on, guys. Go check the link. Dean has a video. I have a post. Go check it out. If you're in the industry, just go and vote
if you're
for
not,
Trusted Tech. If you're not, just
you can still vote even if you're not in the industry.
For Installer of the Year. Yeah, we might win.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, so yes, we talked to. So that's actually quite good. I think we have 5 or 6 vendors now already in lock. So we're getting there. We're getting there pretty quick.
Yeah,
next week will be another week. I want to have everything figured out by the 1st of December so that we can really start hammering this thing hard.
Mm-hmm.
But before all that, of course, don't forget Thanksgiving Day. We have the live show that we do from the beach. So that'll be fun.
Yep.
I don't know. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
I don't know, man. It's so much fun. So much fun. You know, this is one of those moments where those guys that always complain that we never answer their questions, if like, you know, it's like, hey, you missed the opportunity. I know.
Well, that's the reason we come out so many times, you know.
That'd be
Fridays,
fun.
Saturdays. Here. Just to...
All right. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, we still got to do those.
Yeah.
Oh, check these out. So we took the amp dyno to the JVC training to JVC the amplifiers, and we brought it back. And in the process of that, Jeff got us. I was talking about these the other day. These are the marine circuit breakers. Now, I'm not a circuit breaker fan when it comes to vehicles. I don't like using them, but for this, we want to be able to turn things on and off. And of course, they make great little on-off switches, which is really cool. These are the marine ones. What makes these are ignition protected, which means they won't let out a spark to set the boat on fire. But either way, these things are massive and they're really awesome. But the reason that we took the whole amp dyno kit apart, so now we have 4 Astron power supplies because he found us another one. He dug it up, and so the other day I ordered these. Look at these things. These are big bus bars. These are for home. These are made to go in like fuse panels, but we're gonna make these because they're, again, you know, they're pretty cool. We're gonna make these our bus bars for the amp dyno. So we have the 220. So we have basically 6 devices that need to all be brought together. So for the little things, we have little 100 amp circuit breakers, but I want to make sure everything can turn on and off. And I got to get this done like next week. So those came in. So we'll make a really cool rack. Hold on, let me flip it around. We'll make a really cool rack that goes right here. That'll have all the 0 gauge and all the wiring coming in, so that we can easily, the batteries are going to sit here, so it makes them easy to charge. Because even though these put out a ton of power, they're really not made to charge these. They maintain them really well, but we need the big boy over there, the Snap-on, to charge these things up to get them to, like, you know, go-go juice. And then so this will all be on here in a nice panel. So pretty excited about that. We still have the JVC 1000, what is it, 1005? Oh no, 1000W on there, which I gotta be honest with you, I think it's gonna stay.
Yeah.
The big screen, it was nice to have that big screen. Plus it looked really cool. I don't know, it doesn't really matter, it's just a radio, but it did look nice. Yeah, it's like everyone was coming up and touching that. It's like, how do you make a amp dyno disappear? You put a big ass 10-inch screen above it.
Oh, that's for sure.
And then no one even knows, well, what's the thing below it? Oh, it's nothing. Pay no attention. But
It's a home audio thing?
could be a home audio thing. But yeah, so that's pretty exciting that we finally have all those pieces, so we get to rebuild the amp dyno rack one more time. Yeah, hopefully this will be the last time.
No, I don't think so.
It probably won't be. And then we got a giant extension cord because this extension cord sucks. I need to replace it like everything else in life. So, but we got these giant extension cords because we want to plug it in at that. There's an outlet right there, which is the main breaker. So that's actually the shortest one of the breakers. So we want to make sure we want to plug it in there. And then, you know, just whatever. Oh, we got a new saw. Did we show the new saw?
The new what?
Yeah, we got a new saw the other day.
Yes.
Yeah. Did we show that?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
Look at this. So we got the Cobalt sliding compound miter saw. This blade sucks, but it's the first time I've actually had a laser that works, which the laser sucks, which is kind of funny, but what I like about it is when we're not using it, we can easily just lock it in place and have it sit like that, so that when Fernando Jr. is here, he doesn't accidentally get his arm cut off, which is kind of cool. These we just like to leave these things out of, so we'll take these out and put them up here so that they don't, you know, so they can't go, oh, like me when I was younger, because that hurts a lot. Ooh, right, I know.
So, okay.
Ooh, you can hang on. What am I hanging on to?
Did you see the comments in there?
What's that?
The comments.
There's comments?
Comments in there.
No, why?
None.
Yeah, and
Well, the comments are not working. People are commenting.
are
They
they?
are not working. Yes.
They're not working on mine. Are they working on yours?
No.
Well, how do you know they're commenting?
Because Jason just texted me.
Oh, he said you can't see the comments?
Right.
I can't see the comments.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was kind of weird that I couldn't see the comments.
So, yeah, I can see nothing.
Yeah, I can't see any comments.
I was just weird. I'm like, where are all these guys?
Yeah, no, I have absolutely no comments. Totally sucks.
It's weird, you know. Like,
I'm sorry, guys.
It's Instagram. It's just,
I don't know what
I
happened.
gotta contact the city owner, and I'm tired of these guys.
Is there any comments? No, you know what's funny? Going back, there's no comments at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I see everyone,
right. I mean, you have people in there. It's just,
but you don't see the comments either?
I can.
What do you mean you can't?
I can. Oh, now I see.
Do you see the comments?
Comment testing.
Okay, you see them?
I just see 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's
All
it.
right. So who's the last guy on there? All right, I see Chad.
Weber fan, comment test.
Oh, it's
testing.
funny. It's almost like if you're commenting, it just doesn't.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear in yours, probably.
No, it's not. Damn it.
That's weird.
That is weird. Well, that's no fun.
I know.
So, are you getting any more comments?
No.
All right, guys.
It's just not, you know. Apparently, Instagram hasn't paid their bills, so they can put the comments. So.
Well, that sucks. All right. Well, you keep at that.
I'm trying to.
So, the other day we had a tweeter that was bad. We thought. And as it turns out, it wasn't the tweeter that was bad. Did we leave the battery in this? We did leave the battery in this. It was the capacitor that was bad. And we're like, no problem. Then we're thought about, I was like, wait a minute. I need to know the capacitance of the capacitor. And as it turns out, it wasn't the capacitor that was bad either. It was the circuit board that the capacitor was soldered to. But either way, we were talking to Joe at Kicker, and I'm like, hey man, I need to know the capacitance, how to measure the capacitance of a capacitor. I don't think I can do that with a normal, digital multimeter. And he's like, yeah, you need a LCR meter. And I go, what the heck's an LCR meter? But an LCR meter, when on, has these two little leads right here. This is the one that Kicker has. So I bought the same one because if I'm gonna ask Joe for something. And then, so you take your capacitor and you plug it in like this. And then it will tell you what the capacitance of the capacitor is. So this particular cap is a 47 microfarad capacitor. So it's giving us 46.27. But you can easily now figure that kind of stuff out. It does obviously other things too, but we needed it for this one specific thing. And I was like, I need to know what that is. So this is the thing here, passive component LCR meter. It's pretty cool. But this is one of the newest tools that we got for the arsenal. Just one more thing that, you need to know what something is. For some reason it doesn't tell you, or we want to see if it's bad. There you go. Capacitor meter. How fun is that? Anything showing up?
Nothing.
Really?
I mean, I can see the people coming in, but there's no comments.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Apparently, Instagram is broke today. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to log off. I'll log out, and I'll start a new stream. See if we can get some questions. So if you guys want to hang out, I'm going to shut it down. What's up, Arturo? I'm going to shut this down and try to start a new stream and see if we can see the comments.
That's just bad.
I know. It's bad business, bro. All right. We're back. You got to give it a second, man.
Dude, you're not even live. Jeez.
Yeah, totally live.
I'm going to put hi.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that would entail I'd have to get comments, so.
Can you see my comment?
Not yet. I can't even tell you're here yet.
No?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's 24 people watching, but I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Did your comment go
I
up?
comment twice.
Okay. I got nothing.
See? You know, I spend $5,000 in these things, man.
No questions that anyone watching can send and see questions here. Alright, so that's weird. No, it didn't even show that you're,
That I'm in there?
yeah.
Well, that blows. You know?
Huh.
Sorry, guys. At this moment, all representatives are assisting another clients. Please stay in the line.
Wow. Yeah. Just seems like Instagram is doing crappy stuff today, because you can't see any comments over there. Either.
I can see the people pop in,
Yeah, I can see people popping in.
but it's no comments.
Yeah. Hey guys, so Instagram apparently is broke today.
They don't want us to answer comments.
Yeah, that's weird.
It is, really? No, it's not.
Well, so what was Jason saying?
Well, he said I can't see any comments either.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on with these people.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of those free services that just broke.
There you go. See, somebody's throwing fire to us. It's good. Just keep throwing fire.
I got hearts on mine.
Fire to these bitches.
Dude.
Jesus, man.
Hey, you know what it is I made that comment that
There you
said,
go.
you know.
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, see,
fire.
I'm only getting hearts on my side. I get no fire, man. I just get hearts. It's all hearts.
A lot of
Yeah.
people crying.
Yeah.
Don't cry.
Oh,
I'm with you
hey,
guys.
I'm not even getting that, dude. Yeah, look at mine. Look at mine. So you're getting all those, and I'm just getting hearts.
Oh, he's behind it. Dude.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
hearts. It's literally all just hearts. It's so funny. Yeah, so it could be anything. They're just showing love.
Yeah,
Dude, that
There we
totally
go.
sucks.
Fire to this. These people, man, I swear.
That sucks, man.
You know, I gotta talk to the CEO, man. It's not right.
Oh, well. Well, hey, you know, some days you win, some days you lose.
I don't want to lose,
I don't want to lose either.
you know?
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Oh, well.
Well, now that we talk about sad things, you know, that's it. It's just sad things.
I was gonna say, what, you got something in your pocket you're holding on to? I mean, jeez.
I mean, maybe.
Ah. Boy, you never really realize how important the comments are until they've, like, turned them off.
Yeah.
It's so strange. All right, so now when I get done, I gotta go Google, is that broken today or some
Oh,
crap
it gotta
like
be
that.
broke today, because, like Jason can't see any comments.
Yeah.
So we can see any comments. All right, so let's see. Yep. No comments.
What's up, Fro?
Oh, hang on.
What?
Somebody comment. Some days you are dog. Some days you are hydrate.
Say what?
He can comment. How can we see his comment?
I can't see his comment.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see his comment.
I see his
I mean,
comment.
the show is so compelling. Some days you're the dog, some days you're the hydrant. That's what he said, by the way.
How can we see his comment?
That's some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. Some days you're on top, and some days you're getting stomped on. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's Friday. Everyone's gonna go have a great night.
Not me.
I'm gonna go babysit, so I'm pretty excited about that. I know that sounds strange, but you know, hey,
Yeah.
get to go hang out with my intellectual equal.
Well, guys, just to remind you, go vote for Dean for Trusted Tech. You know, there's links on the video. It's link on the post that I put. Dean posted a picture. So go check those links.
And for any of you guys that read into the comments, and Fernando nor I own 5 Star Car Stereo. We are both employees of 5 Star Car Stereo. I do not own this. This is owned by Paul. And the install bay is totally separate from the retail store. We have no phones here, so we have no
No.
We are not involved in that part of it. Every now and then, I do get the opportunity to reach out to people to respond to them, but if I don't know, it's because I'm not asked or told. So,
Right.
sometimes people get kind of upset, and it really has nothing to do with us. We don't control that. I apologize.
Yeah.
It's really, there's only so much as an employee I can do,
But
and
yeah.
I try hard. You
Don't
good?
forget, guys, this show is brought to you by MoraleHiFi.com. You can find all your goodies about MoraleHiFi.com. Oh, here, check it out on Instagram. Morale_America.
Okay, cool.
What a sad thing. We can answer some questions.
All right. Well, hey, guys, you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you
Tomorrow,
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time.
As long
on
as
YouTube
YouTube's
and
not broken,
Facebook.
we can answer a ton of questions.
Hopefully it's not broken.
All right, guys. Bye. See, I feel like this got adjusted, because this should close.
Why are you struggling, man?
Well, yeah, there we go. It got adjusted.
You're struggling.
Yeah. Somebody who played with this last. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on, man. Show me your muscles.
Okay.
You know.
Doing like 4 gauge with this thing?
Of what?
I said, did you do 4 gauge with this thing?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
I mean, why not?
Because we have a tool for that.
No, it's all good. All right, so
All right, so
I'm just trying to see if there's somebody commenting here, and I can see the comments.
yeah, yesterday the comments were broken, guys. So
But
we're kind of hoping they work today.
I don't see the comments.
Oh, really?
No,
Mm.
I just see people comment. Come in, but no comments.
Oh, that sucks.
But I see it in my phone.
You see the comments on your phone?
No, but not in yours.
Really?
Your phone is, dude. You gotta change your phone.
There's nothing wrong with my phone. Why
Those
would it-
things suck when you're stiff. They say you're stiff.
What?
Yeah. Hi from far away Norway.
Hey.
What's going on, guys? Text on Advil. You're not 25 anymore, Dean.
No, it was. They have a gauge on here for the right size wire, and somebody who used it last time didn't put it back.
That's a distribution for? Or what is your distribution that you're doing right now?
So this is for the amp dynamo.
Yeah. Right there.
So we're because we have 2 batteries, 4 power supplies, and the unit itself.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted something better.
Of course. We always want something better.
We ordered these home distribution panels.
Mm-hmm.
And that way we can attach all of our 0 gauge power and ground to it. And yeah, so this will go up onto the back of the display there. Anyway, so
Yeah.
we had some free time this afternoon.
Why not, right?
Yeah, that sounds silly. Anyways,
Yeah. Still, comments are not
they're not appearing.
appearing. No.
Are they appearing on your phone?
I see few of them, not all of them. I don't know if people are commenting, but I see Christians. But in your phone, they don't appear. I'm just wondering if you shut it off and for some
I
reason.
don't know how. I mean, I was clicking through all the stuff yesterday, trying to figure out if
Yeah.
something got shut off.
See, like some of these guys, like, yeah. I mean,
Oh, that was smart. I put the heat shrink on upside down. Good job, Dean.
you're not paying attention, man.
No, I wasn't. I was too concerned with the comments.
Yeah, no, I'm concerned with the comments. Like,
Yeah.
I don't see in them.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I searched yesterday, but I couldn't figure out, like...
That's just weird. Because I can see few of them. Not a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, it can kind of sucks. Really can't do a good Q&A show if you can't get to the comments.
Yeah. That's just not. So if we say here, we got here add moderator, turn off commenting. No, I don't know. I see people name the movie.
I see dead people.
What's the name of the movie? Stranger Things.
No, Stranger Things. Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The kid.
Yeah. Really?
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm very surprised to do poor connection.
God, I hate.
All right, we back.
Anyways, I bought it. It's Sky High. You can buy it off their website.
Yeah.
We have a couple different ones that we've gotten.
We have the hydraulic.
Yeah, the hydraulic one was cool. The only problem I didn't like about the hydraulic is that do that like stop sign 6-sided crimp to it, and they would always put two little things that came out that I just like didn't like. So I was watching somebody use a pair of these, probably Steve.
Probably.
And I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna go buy these. And I'm sure they get them from somebody else because but I was like, I don't feel like spending the time to figure it out. They were a decent price.
All right, so I don't see no comments in your phone.
Yeah, we got that. Tell me something we don't know.
So weird.
Let me say it.
Have great drinking.
Thank you.
Have great show. Drinking at the dog games. Okay, very good. That's Jason.
Very cool.
I wish Shag was there to help you.
I wish I was there to have somebody else do this because this is like the most boring ass shit ever.
It is?
Oh, this is mind numbing.
I mean, sometimes having mind numbing is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Working with zero gauge sucks.
I don't like working with zero gauge. Yeah.
But we have a plan.
I like when working with 18 gauge. It's awesome.
Oh jeez. So we have a plan. We'll make it work.
Yeah. I don't know. Christian, have you update your app? Maybe.
How do I know?
I don't know, man.
Maybe. Who knows?
We're entertaining watching you.
I'll have to get an Android phone. That'll solve all my problems.
Okay. All right. So, do you have a video on YouTube that talks about subwoofer phase and where you talk about crossover slopes?
You mean like when we're talking about like distance and trying to figure out, should I put my subwoofer, like if I add delay? No.
I mean, but you talk with Brian Mitchell about that? How delayed subwoofer?
Yes.
And one of the Brian Mitchell shows?
Yeah, I think it was the last one.
Uh-huh. So, and talking about crossovers, slopes, and everything.
We did do that on...
We have an DNF...
Dean and Fernando's Car Stereo Clips YouTube channel.
Yep, Dean and Fernando Car Stereo Clips,
The fundamentals playlist. There was one on crossovers.
So you can find it in there. 2019. He's struggling.
No, I was trying to keep it from tipping over.
2019 Dodge Durango. What speakers are great for replacing the front ones, even though I'm running a bass system out of them?
We have a lot of luck with that when we do just the Kenwood 69, 6902s or 6903s. I think it's a 6903 will fit in that one. It's just whether the difference is whether it comes with a 3.5 or a 2.5 from the factory. But those work really well in the Dodges. even with the Alpine system, but they work equally as well in the base model. So
Yeah.
um,
What's up, guys? What's going on? Yeah. You know how hard it is to trying to find a comment. Yeah.
I will see if there's an update on it tonight. But I mean, it auto updates. So
It has to auto update. All my apps are auto update.
yeah.
Well, some of them, but
Well, no, all mine are. 'Cause I don't. Seriously, I don't have that kind of patience.
and normally when I don't update it, appears in the app store like 20 apps.
I'll just delete the app and go through.
Probably that's a good idea.
And they'll say, "Oh no, we had a problem with 5% of our users."
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
damn it.
Is that torch and the for the heat shrink are on the DNF tool drawer?
That torch is on. It's the Power Probe.
Yeah.
The guys that make the testing kit, but yes, it is. It's the best one on the market for sure.
I'm awake, man.
Like we've had that one when that one's it's actually all black when you
Yeah.
buy it. We add color and the pink thing
So we don't lose it.
so we don't lose it because it's black, and I hate black tools because they just get lost.
So if you have the opportunity to create tools, it doesn't matter what tools. Do you create it black?
No, oh no, they're gonna be colorful.
What color will you pick?
Probably some form of fluorescent color like Snap-on used to do.
Like your case?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's totally. I want it to just like. That's why the wire rulers that we've created are the colors they are, because when we started testing them, I would leave them on my workbench and I couldn't find where the heck I dropped it because it was a clear piece of acrylic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we made a black one, which Jeff ended up with, and
It's just a display.
yeah, it was like I can't. It's just kind of. So no, I want as many colors. Gotta have colors. Gotta be bright. Gotta be easy to see. Should be able to find it.
Yeah.
Across the install bay and go, there it is. I mean, even with this gets behind something that's pink, and it'll get behind like the drills, and I'll be like, where the hell did my torch go?
Yeah. Best and worst car for the week in terms of workload.
It's funny. I was talking to our rep today, John Schneid, who's our kicker / Orca rep, and I was like, dude, we were arguing this week on what week it was, because I was like, dude, we just got back from SEMA, and he was like, no, that was last week, and I was like, no, that was this week. So I was trying to think back this morning, like what car we did when we first got here this morning, and it was like, it took me forever to realize it was that Porsche.
Oh.
We did the Porsche with the backup camera.
Oh, wow.
On Monday. I forgot all about it. And then I think we did a Honda, the Civic. Sometimes I gotta go back through Instagram and see what we did that week, because I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't think there was really anything bad this week.
Totally. Backup cameras.
Okay, the van today. Actually, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, no, the van today sucked terribly.
So we have an Econoline.
Yeah, no, that was horrible.
Yeah. I don't
call.
like backup cameras, man.
Well, that, and it was the conversion van. It's like, oh, come on, really? No,
Yeah.
It's the worst things ever. They should all just. Anyways, the conversion van today was definitely the worst car this week. I really enjoyed the Ram. I thought the Ram was fun.
Oh, thank you, guys.
The Ram was a lot of fun.
Yeah. That's right.
It sounded really good.
Bobby!
That's probably why it was so much fun.
Bobby, say hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Okay.
This is the technique right there, man.
Well, so this is why I like this so much better than the hydraulic one. See, I think it just kind of rolls itself.
I think you have it too tight.
Probably.
Yeah, it just doesn't have to be that hard.
Doesn't have to be that hard?
No, can't be that.
No, I think it keeps moving. Like when I'm rolling it down, like because this roller this roller is taller than this, so I think what happens is every time I do this, it bumps it the other way. Yeah.
Dean and Nando's home. Tool drawers. Will be interesting show. More tools at work or home.
I used to have more tools at home, but I don't anymore. I have more woodworking tools at home because I used to do a lot of woodworking. So like I have planers and edgers and scroll saws and 10 different routers probably and sanders. So from that perspective, I have a lot of that.
I have few. I got, I think 2 drills and, I don't know, a lot of things.
But I just cleaned the garage and threw a lot of shit away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you throw away tools?
Yeah, I threw away tools.
Tools? Do you throw away tools?
Yeah, I threw away tools.
How sad is that?
It was sad. It was very depressing, but I was like, I don't really care because they needed to get out of the garage.
Well, no, the comments are working in my phone, not in his phone. His phone sucks.
Yeah, if anybody knows why the comments don't work, let me know.
So, I'm watching you guys over here. You see?
Yeah, so, it kind of sucks.
I know. Yeah.
Sucky balucky.
Parametric EQ, what's better? 9-band or 13-band?
I mean, the reality is you could probably...
You can probably do it with
The
9.
more bands you have, I'm not going to say the better. It's just, obviously, the more potential you have for adjustment, but I'll take either one.
Yeah.
I mean, I want more, but if that's what you got, I'll live.
So 9 bands.
9 bands is fine.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends what you're trying to do. I mean, it just depends.
I feel that 32 bands is pretty good.
It's over. I mean, it's overkill.
32 per channel? Ah, dude. That is wonderful.
No, it's a lot.
What brand of zero gauge wire cutters are those?
So these are some that Oscar sent us. These are Nipbacks. These are the Nipback ones that Oscar from Jay's Auto Tint sent us.
Jay's Tint.
Sorry, thank you, Jay's Tint. So Oscar sent us these. They're really nice. They have a dual cutting, so they have like 2 cutting areas. So they do really well. But we have every pair.
Oscar is a baller.
Like, oh yeah, Oscar's a total baller. He's got the big snap-on toolbox.
No kidding.
But we have all of them. We have the Kleins, we have the channel locks, we have the private label brands from Home Depot. You just, because you gotta have everything. Because you never know when one's gonna break. And yes, I've broken them before.
No kidding. What's a good crossover setting for a 6.5 front door speaker in the 3-way configuration, 24 or 12?
24. 24, depending on the speaker brand. Obviously, the safe bet is 24. Like that's kind of like the like, hey, this is easy. I'll just do this. Guessing this is both. Yep. And without knowing what it is, the safe point, like, hey, I just, like we say, 80 hertz on a subwoofer is a great place to start. Depending on the speaker, the tweeter is the most important thing. So you figure out what the tweeter is. The crossover point, 3200 or 3200, so 3.25 K is a really not a bad place. It's a pretty good place to start. Oh, you know what? Oh, I should probably go like that and then drill the hole here and have it go through. Like, I think that would work better. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think that would. And then these will have enough room to attach that way.
SPL Mel.
Damn. Hey,
What's
Mel.
up, buddy? Happy Saturday.
Using that Stinger wire from Jeff Smithy.
Jeff Smith, right there, Stinger.
But anyway, so like 32 is a good place to start there. And then depending on how low the mid-range will play, most mid-range hopefully play down to like 350. It's a good place. And then 80. And if you put it at 24 the whole way, that's, like I said, those are safe points.
Hello from Arizona. What's up?
If you want to go 12, try flipping the mid-range. Try flipping the mid-range, the polarity on the mid-range. I wouldn't do that though. I would just stick with 24. It's way easier.
I just want to remind you guys that if you guys are in the industry, you can still go vote for Dean for Trusted Tech. He put a video. I have a post. It's a post in the Clean Wire Club on Facebook. You can click that link if you are in the industry.
Ow.
Yeah, before he killed himself, we have to go vote. So please, look at that. Look at that again. Look, dude. Yeah. See?
Well, then you have the Consumer Choice Awards too.
So hang on.
Oh, sorry.
I was worried about you that you're gonna kill yourself in here.
Fine. I'm fine. What else?
So yeah, go vote if you are in the industry. If you are a consumer, you can still vote. You just go vote for Installer of the Year. Just pick Dean as your number one guy.
Salesman and retailer also.
Yep.
So
yeah.
if you have a favorite retailer that's there, you can vote,
or a sales guy.
Sales
yeah.
guy.
So please go vote. It's plenty links in Dean's Facebook, YouTube, and the Clean Wire Club. So come on, guys.
Listen, Fernando.
Let's make Clean Wire Club, great again. That was funny.
Wow, yeah, I was gonna say. It's not great.
Oh, it is wonderful.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. So, option on the new Type R shallow mounts. Let's see a video on them.
I haven't seen them yet. I mean, we've seen them, but we haven't gotten them yet.
Mm-hmm.
Did they? I wonder if they've even started shipping.
I don't know.
I think they've started shipping, to be honest.
Probably
I mean,
not.
Maybe.
I mean, we saw it in the Go Fast.
Wow. No, we saw it in Vegas. Well, they had it again at
yes.
Go Fast.
Well, yes.
We shot the video at Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Alpine. A lot of the stuff that Alpine introduced earlier this year wasn't going to ship until the end of the year. So.
I'd
Cool.
rather to watch this. My Huskers are getting killed by Michigan. Thanks, Dean.
Oh, hey, man. If I can, be try not to kill myself here with these freaking crimpers. We ain't all got Steve Mead money where we can just go buy the cool ones that just like that would be really
that's
cool.
insane.
Those are nice, but oh my god,
that's very
so
expensive. Yeah. All right. So changing the subject. Any tips on the Canon DSLR?
What do you want? What kind of tips do you want?
I don't know.
What is this, Brian Mitchell calling me asking about?
And this show is brought to you by MorelHiFi.com. You can find on
subject so fast there.
Morel_America here on Instagram. I voted for Dean yesterday.
Thank you.
Very good. Share the link so all your friends can vote for Dean.
Back to the Canon DSLR question.
Yeah.
So we use all Canon stuff.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Or your favorite rep, like Mel.
Yes, or your favorite rep like Mel, 100%. So anyways, we use all Canon cameras for everything we do here. We use two different systems. So anytime you see the top down, which is this guy right here up top, this is a Canon 80D. We have a couple Canon 80Ds that we use. We don't travel with those because they're big. And we...
That's funny. Now we have more bigger stuff and we travel with that thing.
Yeah.
Still.
So we also use the M bodies, which are the first generation of compact cameras or mirrorless. So we use a lot of theirs because the glass for that is extremely reasonably priced, which is great. The R body is the new body that they've just come out with, and eventually we'll probably switch. We were just talking about that. We'll probably switch out to those.
All right. So what he want to know is the settings. I use a manual. Keep ISO on auto. Stay at 500 or higher. Wildlife any input.
So what? Here's what I would suggest. Manual's cool, but manual can be a pain in the butt, depending on the look you're trying to go for. Most people, when shooting with cameras, the look they want is the shallow depth of field. So you first off, you have to have a good piece of glass that has a low f-stop. So like an f-stop of like 2.2, 2.8. That's where you want to start there. Next, instead of shooting in manual mode, try shooting in aperture priority. Okay, and what that'll do is that'll allow you to control the depth of field, and also don't shoot in auto ISO, shoot in manual ISO. And on the Canon, in the bottom of the viewfinder or on the bottom of the screen, there's a 0 point and then a plus or minus for darkness. All right, and what you're going to do is, if you've got your f-stop set to its lowest, meaning let's say you got a 2.8 lens, you got it set to 2.8. The only thing you have to worry about adjusting is your ISO to make sure you get enough light into the sensor in order for it to give you the appropriate picture you want. But what that allows you to do is control the darkness and lightness of that image. So most of the time, because a camera is actually not, it's shooting for 18% gray. It's not shooting for white. And so it's also trying to expose properly. But when you set ISO to when you're adjusting ISO, you can take a darker picture if you want. And that's where you kind of learn time value, which is, wait a minute, how long do I want the shot to be? So you can kind of work those two. But figure out how one thing works and how it affects the other thing before you get deep into like full manual. But I would never shoot in auto ISO. I will film in auto ISO because I don't care, and I'm just what we're shooting, I don't need anything. But I would never shoot in auto ISO. I'm always looking at my ISO because I want to know what my grain is going to look like, how grainy the picture is going to be, how dark it's going to be. But I always like to shoot in aperture priority because I buy glass.
Will you upgrade to a red camera?
Would I upgrade to a red? No.
No.
No, I wouldn't upgrade to a red. I don't. We don't need that for what we do. And I don't want to carry that around. It's fucking freaking heavy, man. Yeah.
I asked a while back camera class, what you just did will be awesome. Video class.
Oh, do a video class?
Yeah, like what you just talked about.
Yeah. No. Yes. I mean, we try to do that, and people don't get it. People are here for car audio, so sometimes you can kind of talk about stuff like that, and it's like, oh, that's cool. And obviously, we teach classes like that. We've taught classes like that at Knowledge Fest for years, and it's just it kind of just goes off the rails. There we go.
Yeah. Let's see. Is a stunt wall sub and a 12-volt TV the best way to tailgate?
Dude,
that would be crazy, right?
Let me tell you what, man. That one car, that van, like
at SEMA.
Yeah,
that was
Screw
crazy.
A stunt wall. Just get like a Tahoe and make all the back doors a stunt wall.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, that thing, dude. You'd walk by that thing and it would just like,
yeah,
like it would hurt.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was nuts. But yeah, I mean, no, I don't. So I don't. All right, I don't think a stunt wall and a TV would be the ultimate way to tailgate. I think a set of cans, like marine cans, like maybe four, because I think the stunt wall is going to kind of get lost on the TV.
You know what I would do?
Because
I would put 4 sound bars. One in the front, one in the back, one inside, one on the other side.
Yeah, that
Boom.
would be cool.
4 sound bars, because you can unscrew it, take it in the inside, no problem.
Or just well, if you have like a truck and it's got one of those cool luggage racks on top, just someone builds that now. Because I remember I thought I saw that at SEMA. But I think cans would be a better move than a stunt wall. Because for one, like you can build cans into the car. A stunt wall, you just gotta deal with all that.
Oh, a lot of stuff. That's what I'm saying. For me, that would be.
I mean, if I'm just partying in a parking lot, yeah, I'll take a stunt wall. I mean, I want to be as far away from it as humanly possible, but
Yeah. What is the Bill's AGT?
Oh, I have no idea.
They have a speaker.
Yeah.
that you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do that.
I'm not doing that.
Are you kidding me?
No.
We
screw
totally. We put it behind, like, in the back of the seat of the Mustang. Oh, we totally rolling.
that. No.
And it has LEDs. Woo!
Boots and
Oh,
pants.
totally, dude. Oh, I just got the notification.
Of what?
5 stars gonna start a live video in 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Instagram might work now for you? No?
No, that was YouTube.
Yeah, we do this little shit.
So yeah, guys, don't forget today is Saturday, 6 o'clock. We're gonna do a regular live show on YouTube and Facebook. So if you guys have more questions,
Well, yeah, or have questions that we can actually read. There you go.
dude, you know how hard it's trying to focus and then read the questions at the same time.
Well, hey, you overcame and adapted, Fernando.
You know, like I'm watching you, they watching you. So weird.
Shout out to Sky Audio for making Death Crimpers.
Yeah, Sky High,
Yeah, what did I say?
Sky Audio.
Okay, whatever.
220, 221.
No, I was
Whatever it
thinking
takes.
Sundown, Down for Sound, whatever.
Oh, see, okay.
Wasn't that you the other day?
Dude, yeah, that was me. But it's still, like, it's almost the same word.
Dude, they have one shared word, and it's like, they're the same.
It's the same thing.
McDonald's, McDuff's, it's all the same.
Dude. I know all the guys that are actually like fans of those brands. They're like, you are stupid. I don't care.
What's up, moron? Oh my god.
Still. Will adding a sound system to a new car avoid the warranty?
No.
Not at all.
No. So there's actually a law about upgrading your vehicle. If you want to know more information about it, yeah, the whole voided warranty thing is one of those things that car manufacturers, they've been desperately trying to get it overturned.
Yeah.
Europe is totally different than the United States, but here, no, they can't void a warranty for upgrading things in your car.
No.
That's not to say that they can't.
They can deny.
They can do all kinds of dumb stuff.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna say, "Oh no, you that."
But you do have rights that you can go after them and
Your
stuff like that.
your motor shut off because you put a radio on the car. So sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that-
problem is it's like you. Sometimes you have to prove because they blame everything on it. It's like it doesn't matter. You still have to fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be here all next week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We'll be here until freaking.
Thanksgiving.
No, I was thinking we're not going in. We have no more trips in
Oh, no more trips. We until
February.
February.
Oh, so sad.
You know. So, if you are local, please stop by.
Could have gone to Master Tech next week.
We could go Mole Solutions
Yeah.
to the class,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Master Tech. But
Yeah,
Master
I'm
Tech
dreaming-
is coming
Dreaming
in
about
March.
Master Tech. We forgot to call him yesterday.
Yes, we forgot.
I remember this morning. I was like, "Oh shit! Today's not Friday. Today's Saturday."
No.
Crap.
But what Dean is talking about is Master Tech Expo in March. It's available for anyone can pay their ticket. So it's right now it's open.
Yeah. Go meet Chip Foose.
Go meet Chet Foose. Yeah. Dean already met him.
You already met him.
And he said, "You are from
You're
Washington?
from Washington because you wear shoes.
Because you're
You
weird."
have toes in your shoes. You're from Washington.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. It was kind of funny.
All right, so yeah.
I'm almost done. I got 2 more. I don't think I'm gonna make it though.
No, you're not gonna make it.
Oh,
We gotta
stop
clean
at
up.
this one and clean
Yeah.
up.
Of course.
Damn it. I don't know. I got
Magnum versus someone court case.
what? Say what? Yeah.
Magnum.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew there'd be somebody in the comments that could
Yeah.
throw it out there.
Stay awesome.
Definitely.
We try. We try, man. It's not easy, but we try.
This thing's gonna be heavy.
Yeah. Did Dean ever meet Rich Clark?
Richard Clark? No.
Richie? Richard. That's what I say. I don't know what you heard.
You know, I'm like most people. I got to read about him in the magazine.
Uh-huh.
But I never got to meet him.
No?
No, kind of sucks. He had a Grand National. He had a Grand National. It's like his whole dash with these 2 horns.
Very cool.
He had like 6 speakers in his car.
Uh-huh.
He was like super. Just yeah. No, that was not what I was doing in car audio at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
So yeah, I mean the wiring is not done yet. We still have to do
Oh, we got a long way to
a
go.
lot of things, but it's getting there, guys.
Yeah.
What car are you buying next, Fernando? Ha! Now that you mentioned that, ha ha! I'm not buying nothing right now. My car is it's broke. Yeah. It's a lot of going on right now, so a Q60, that would be great. I love that Q60, but no, I can. I don't have Dean's money.
I don't even have Dean's money. What are you talking about? I got a Mustang, bro.
Exactly, a brand new one.
It's 2020.
Really?
Yeah, it's old.
And how many miles it has?
5,000?
It's a 2-year-old with 5,000 miles. What is wrong with you?
I don't drive it. I ride the back seat, man. I Joe Walsh that bitch.
Yeah.
I got a limo riding the back. I lock the doors in case I'm attacked.
Right? Get a fix. I know. I'm gonna get fixed my car. That's for sure.
What's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I still have that full count flax tweeter sitting over here that we took out of the box.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great, guys. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for.
So this is gonna go right here. So for those of you guys curious, this actually mounts right here. So it's like a science project. I feel like I'm building the Ghostbusters thing.
Who you gonna call? Don't call me.
Fernando.
Don't call me. All right, guys. So I will see you guys in 20 minutes, kind of. Yeah. YouTube, Facebook, to answer all the questions that you guys have. All right.
Gotta get my workout.
On to the next one, guys.